Hello everyone, welcome to TVON and happy Friday. My name is Joyce and I'll be your host for the next 3 hours. So thank you for joining me on this Friday evening. Hope you all had a great day and are looking forward to the weekend. And also hopefully looking forward to the show because I have quite a lot of brand new pieces today. A good number of pieces with rose cut diamonds inside, which I know it's been a highly requested kind of piece, and I'm so glad that we have more than one today, so that's always a good thing. Always brand news are here today, some returning favorites as well. And gentlemen, I know you've been having a lot of fun with the gents rings that we brought to you recently, so I'm glad to say that I have two, two today. So, but of course, if you have any requests, we can always, take your calls and check in the back. You know, we have some access at least earlier in the day to some more pieces. So just give us a call, let us know. And without further ado, let's just get right on to it, to our very first item of this evening, which is our brand new Kunzite, which I know I do have a 24 karat here today, but that's not exactly everyone's, size preference. I mean, it is a very large ring in comparison. So I'm always glad to be able to have these smaller pieces for anyone who doesn't like, a huge jumbo ring on their hand. But this one is item number 0650. And it is in fact brand new today. Now, this is actually a cushion cut kunzite. It is a 292, so just a few points shy of 3 carats. So it's not like our 20 karat pluser that I have sitting off to the side here, but this is our 292. Feel free to change the gold color if you would like. And it's in this very beautiful, I always like this mounting because of how it has a single halo of 14 points of diamonds. But I also love how it really interacts with the band, where it goes behind a portion of the band, as you can see on either side there, and it really just creates this brand new kind of design. So it's not just, a stone and slap a halo onto that and then just like a fun looking band, but the fact that there's some overlapping here is a very fun piece, and it's not going to be $3,000, even though kunzites, we don't have too many of them, but when we do, it's always a treat. They always go out really quickly. Now this stone in particular, I'm very picky with my stones, being a designer here and also someone who likes to go through the stones and pick out the best ones I see and put them with a mounting. Now this stone is a little bit lighter than what we typically see, but even though it is just a little bit lighter, you can still see plenty of those blue flashes coming through. The color for this one is what I would explain more as like a purplish pinky color. So I do have a pendant today as well, just to, if you want to see like a color comparison. But even though it's a little bit on the lighter side, you can still tell very clearly just by looking at it that it is a kunzite. And again, you see all those blues coming through, which, it's not a huge stone, but the fact that there's even those blue flashes coming through is pretty cool. And it's not going to be $3,000, and we're not even going to do $19.99 on this one. And in case you are not well acquainted with this mounting, this is just what it looks like from the side. So again, a very interesting way where they kind of actually curve the halo so that it gives it enough, space to go around and under the band on the side there. And of course, it's a very interesting, kind of like an abstract. It almost reminds me of like a keyhole, but like not really. But that's what it reminds me of, the abstract shape on the side. This is what it looks like from the side. Again, not going to sit too high off of the hand, and it is of course true to size. So you can see through the back there, clearly the kunzite color, and also back to the other side here. Again, that design is mirrored on this side here, and even from this side you can see a lot of the purple flashes coming through. And I know I said it's a little bit of a lighter colored stone, not like washed out, but just a little bit more of the pinky colors. Hi, Jason. And this one is not even going to be $19.99. And let me also try it on the hand here so you can see. So definitely a daily wearable piece. As you can see on the hand, it doesn't sit high off either. Kunzites, they tend to be cut with like, their cut tends to be like deeper. So even with these smaller stones, it's a little bit difficult to find like the perfect mounting for it. Especially since they tend to be deeper, and I don't want the stone bumping against your hand or bumping against the ring. So this one is really, it's a treat when we have these smaller kunzites here. And instead of $19.99, we're not even going to do $999 for our very first item of this evening. And again, if you like this piece, I would recommend you call in quickly because like most, if not all of the pieces I have here this evening, they are one only. So once they are gone, they are gone. And I just want to angle this up a little bit into the camera so you can kind of see. Again, it's a little bit more of the pinky purples, as I would call it, but instead of $999, let's just do it for the very first caller, special discount, very first item of this evening, our last April show actually, is that right? This is our last April, Friday, April, yeah? Time flies. I still think I'm like, my brain is still in March or for some reason, or I don't know, my time does not work well with my brain, but very special price for this first item of this evening. Let's just do it for $888 to the very first caller on this one. And again, it is actually a cushion cut stone in the center here instead of an oval. So fun little, you know, I don't know if it could be like a secret or a surprise, but it is our Kunzite, our 292, just shy of 3 carats for $888. And give us a quick call if you would like to pick this piece up. I also do have a Kunzite pendant, and that one is actually Asher cut. So not the same cut, but I know we have a lot of large rings, and a lot of you guys have picked up the larger size rings, but if you would like a smaller, I would say like more wearable Kunzite pendant, I do have one here today, and just let me know if you'd like to see it. Got a nice little blend of earrings and pendants as well, so that's always a treat. I know some people, you know, you have a lot of rings and you want some, you know, pendants, earrings to add to your collection, so I do have some pieces here, so that's always great. But of course, if you don't see something that you like, or if you want to see something that you like, and just give us a call as always. And again, if you have any requests, it's always best for us if you could jot down that little item number at the top left corner there. It's always helpful when you call in with a special request, so it's easier for everyone to look for it and check on availability. So this one is still here for $888, and just gonna, quick reminder, it's still here, but let's move right along to one of the rose cut pieces that I mentioned that we had today. Now, surprise, surprise, this is also brand new today. It is actually item number 0593, and this is actually an 18 karat white and rose gold. So again, we had a period of time where quite a lot of 18 karat gold coming through here, so I'm always pleased to see some more coming through as well. Rose gold is not something I would expect on a piece like this, but I'm not mad at it because of the pink diamonds that are just covering the entire width of the band there. This one, that pear shape you see in the center there, is actually going to be our 14-point pear shape rose cut white diamond. So as you can see there, the cutting is a little bit different. Yesterday we actually had some black diamond earrings, and the cutting is very reminiscent to those. And of course, in that little halo around that center stone there, we have 7 points of the white diamonds. And drum roll, get ready for the caraway on the pink diamonds, because the pink diamonds that you see all throughout the band here, like from here to like the top over here, pink diamonds, a carat or 1 total weight of the pinks. So you know this is a very important band ring. And yes, 7 points in the halo as well, that white diamond halo, just to, you know, give that center stone there a little bit of a help, so that it doesn't get, you know, overwhelmed by all of the pink diamonds there. But that is why it is in the rose gold in addition to the white gold. But pink diamonds, very important. We don't really see too many pink diamond rings that are like this, for a very good reason, because then the price would look something like, you know, $8,000 or more. But luckily, this piece is not going to be $8,000. And if you're ever curious, this is what it looks like from the side. So again, even though there is a, quote, center stone in this, it's not like protruding out of the band, but it sits quite well with the band, and it's pretty low profile, so you can just treat this as like a band ring. And of course, this is what it looks like from the back side. So there is an under gallery. You can see all of that rich 18 karat rose gold there, and how it's reflecting off of each other and making the color very much like the Imperial topazes that I have here today. So this is not going to be $8,000, and it's just over a carat of the pink diamonds, and I'm ignoring the center, but all of those pink diamonds in the band there, this price should not be going where it is headed. But does $29.99 sound pretty good to anyone out there? Because let's say $29.99 for this piece. I mean, let me also try it on the hand here so you can see. And of course, I'll try it upside down so you can see it with the right side up. So this is what it looks like. And what I love about this piece is the rose cut diamond in the center there. You can clearly tell it is a rose cut diamond from the distance away. And when I first saw it, like, I was immediately drawn to it because of the cutting of the center diamond there. And this is what it looks like from the side. So again, not that high off the hand, just treat it like a typical band ring. And I just love how the rose gold comes through, and it's so rich, and it really helps with the pink diamonds. And instead of $29.99, let's just do a little bit better here today on this Friday. The last Friday of the April, I don't know. But instead of $29.99, let's just take off another $1,000 and make this one $1,999 to the very first caller on this one. Again, we don't really get to bring too much of the rose cut diamond pieces. I actually have a floral style that is coming up that has some rose cut diamonds inside of it. So if you're ever curious to see that, just let me know. I can, always show it whenever you're watching. But this one is here for $1,999 to the very first caller. And I have some brand new pieces here, including, another cat's eye indicolite. Been super popular since we first brought them here a couple weeks ago. Also have an Iolite here today. We don't typically have too many of those, so always a treat as well. Brand new 1 carat round emerald. I'm very happy with the stone. We've had some really great emeralds go out the door recently, and I hope whoever picked those up are very happy with them, because I'm very happy with them, and I have very high expectations of stones that I see. And there's this brand new floral type, I don't want to say studs because they're really big, but they're kind of like a button stud, but it's like having an entire field of flowers in your ear. So that is also super fun and interesting. And let me see, speaking of emeralds, I actually have this brand new gents ring here today. It is an emerald, and let me just get it polished up here. So again, any requests you might have, I think I have like everything of the rose cut diamond variety up here. So aside from this, I have a floral ring and also an owl necklace. So it's a very cute little piece. But coming up next, I just have to show this early because it is a beautiful Colombian emerald, and it has gotten Tony's whistle of approval. And this one is item number 0708. So this is just over 2 carats in the center stone there. It is our 206 emerald cut Colombian emerald. And this is a mounting that we have not seen in a long, long time. I actually forgot about it until I saw it recently, and I am so glad it is back. It is our gentleman's ring. So emeralds, I typically recommend keeping it in the yellow gold, but if you really want to change it to the white or even the rose gold, I will say go ahead. But again, I heavily recommend keeping it like it is in the yellow gold. That's just how I think emeralds look the best. And let's not forget, there's 51 points of diamonds in that lovely halo surrounding the stone, as well as in this very interesting, it's like geometric / abstract, but it's really nice how they position the diamond so that they're able to continue this design without breaking its shape, even though there's like a complete angle there, like almost like a 90-degree angle in the ring. But it's just great design, and kudos to the jewelers, of course, for being able to set the stones this way. And this one, it's a 206 Colombian emerald. These stones are naturally included, this one included. But let me just zoom in a little bit just so you can see the stone even better and up close, because even though it still has some of the love from Mother Nature with the inclusions, you can still see the glow coming through and how green the stone still is. And it's not like, oh, it's just reminiscent of the emerald green, but no, this is completely that green color that you want. And the inclusions, I would treat them like beauty marks, so let's put it that way. But this ring is not going to be the $20,000 that it should be, honestly, for a 206 emerald. Let me zoom back again, but this is such a lovely piece. Again, emeralds, I can get pretty picky with this, so I'm glad that this one fell into my box. But instead of $20,000, we're not even going to do $99.99, which again, gents rings, they tend to have some more gold in it, which you know what that means, and you know the pricing, and you know what that means. So I'm glad to say this is not going to be $99.99. And before I forget, if you're new to this mounting, this is what it looks like from the side. So again, it tapers nicely. And this is what it looks like from the back side. So very fun under gallery. And of course, looking through the back of the stone, still as green as can be, that perfect emerald color green. And I think we might have someone who likes this one. But this is what I mean from the side, where that stripe of diamond, it's not broken by the angle of the piece, which is really cool to see actually. And back to the front we go. Might have someone interested in this one. This is what it looks like on the hand. So I know we've had a lot of our ladies actually pick up gentlemen's rings as well. And I think this one is no exception. So if there are any ladies out there who like this as well, I know I do. So instead of $99.99, let's not even do that, or even $5,999. This is what it looks like from the side. So again, it's not too high up, very comfortable on the hand. And let us go back up close. I think someone likes it. So is it okay if I give them a little bit of a better discount there, Jason? Because instead of $59.99, I'll just drop another $2,000 and make it $3,999 to the very first caller. Change up the gold color again if you would like. Personally recommend yellow gold with the emeralds, with any emeralds too. So let me know on this one. We'll just, give it like 60 seconds or something and then see who would like to pick it up. Our very first gentleman's ring of today, and I am very happy with this emerald and hope you love it too if you do decide to pick it up. And any requests as well are welcome. I do have several. Yes, you would like this one? Thank you very much. Let me know who got it. And looks like we didn't need the clock at all. So let us move right along to, I had this one saved up until later, but it's been looking at me, so I can't say no to it any longer. But this is item number 0254. This is our 632 aquamarine. And of the diamonds, we have just perfectly a carat and a half. And this is one of our largest signature mountings that we do. We've seen, yes? Of course, I will try it on again. It is okay if I try it on and have it on my hand for the rest of the night. So someone wanted to see the emerald gents ring again. So this is what it looks like. So you can see a lot of gold, and I feel like 50-50 in the gold and diamonds presence on this piece. So I always like to see that. So this is here for Jason's collar. Just wanted another look at it on the hand. So just let me know if you have any other questions or want to see it at any other angles or any other finger, or whatever you want to see, just let me know. And hope this is okay. This is what it looks like from the side again. So very nice design wise is you can see where the diamonds kind of end is where the fingers meet. So it looks like the diamonds are just continuing, but we don't want it to irritate your fingers. So it's nice to see where the design ends, where your fingers meet. So this is again for Jason's collar, and they're good. Thank you very much. And let us go back to the aquamarine. And very much like what I had so far, this is also one of a kind. And instead of the $16,000 that this was supposed to be, it is a very large piece. You've probably seen tanzanites in this mounting. You've probably seen some very large, I want to say amethyst, but not too sure off the top of my head. But some very important stones have been put into this mounting, and this 632 Sierra Santa Maria aquamarine is no exception. And I know it's kind of hard to see right now. You're like, oh, but it's just, you know, looks like a medium-sized stone. But once you see it on the hand, you'll see what I mean by it's pretty big. And, you know, the diamond weight by itself, 1.5 carats of diamonds. And instead of $16,000, we're not even going to do $8,999 on this one. And let me also just, you know, show you what it looks like from the side. So again, even from the side, the stone does not, you know, turn into a colorless stone. You can really see the saturation of the color come through there. This is what it looks like from the back side. So, you know, it is a larger style mounting, so we want it to be comfortable in the hand, not move around, not, you know, scratch you. So there is an under gallery on this one, and even from the back side, you see the saturation of the stone and how there's no like color zoning. It's not like, oh, you know, some aquas, they might have some, you know, greenish color coming through, some yellowish color coming through, but this one is blue through and through. And with all of the, you know, actually right there, you kind of see almost like, I want to say sapphire color blue coming through. So that's also very interesting. I have not seen a stone do that before. But as you can see here, the perfect Sierra Santa Maria aquamarine. It is a larger style. So again, if you're looking for a smaller stone, we can go in the back and look for something. But this one is one of our largest stones, and let me try it on the hand as well. So this is what it looks like on the hand. So from a distance away, does not lose any of the saturation or any of the color. It's still as blue as can be. And with the heat wave, the mini heat wave that we've been having these days, it really reminds me of a swimming pool and just wanting to jump into this aquamarine stone. But it's a very cool and relaxing stone to look at. And of course, it is a very large piece as well. Let me also flip it around so you can see what it looks like. I guess the right way up to you guys. So this is what it looks like, again, just flipping it around. So very important halo too. The diamonds on the band are kind of like the rose cut diamond band that I had not too long ago. It's more of like the pave type. So this is also what it looks like from the side. So, you know, you can see it's a rather large stone. Important basket holding up that very important stone, as well as with the halo. So this one is not even going to be $89.99. Let us go back up close for one more look at it, and let's just get right to the pricing on this one. You know, there was a period of time where we, you know, just didn't bring out any aquas because of, you know, the pricing that's been happening with the stones. But for a 632, I'm very happy to say that this price is no longer $89.99. And let's just drop it all the way down to $4,999 for this 632 with 1.5 carats of diamonds. And it's truly a very important piece. And if you do get it, you'll be very pleased with it. I feel like this piece could be the one to complete your aquamarine collection if you do happen to be collecting aquas. But this is the one to get today. And let's just give it 60 seconds and hope it finds a home today. And any requests, I don't know if there might be any requests out there. I know the evening is still young, the night is still young, the evening is still young, not too sure. But this is a very important aquamarine. Think about it. If you need to see it again, I'll be more than happy to show it again. As with all of our Fridays, always happy to, you know, bring back pieces, take another look at it, take your screenshots if you need. That's the great thing about being online. Can, you know, take your screenshots and store it in your phone, drool over the picture until you receive it and see it for yourself at home. So let me know on this one and any requests you might have. And always happy to see everyone here with us today. And time has been flying very quickly. Can't believe 24 minutes has already passed by. So I guess I'll pick up the speed here, show you as much as I can in this evening. And I just overheard Will telling a customer, or spelling his name to a customer, but not anything like Jalen's name. But this one is here, $49.99. Just, you know, think about it. Let me know if you have any questions about it. And we will move right along to this one. I know the sun is setting here. The sun has probably already set on the East Coast. But this ring looks like it has some of that leftover sunlight in it. And this is item number 0603. And you probably can't tell from looking at it, but that center stone right there is a 33-point cushion yellow diamond. And around that, we have 23 points of the yellow diamond. So 23 points in the halo surrounding the center there, including the little triangular pieces on the side there. And last but definitely not least, we have just under half a carat of white diamonds sitting at 42 points total weight. So on the outer halo there and as well as on the band there, 42 points total weight. And this just says, you know, natural yellow diamond, but you know what this reminds me of? Let me see if I can say it. That fancied, vivid, orangey yellow diamond that we had a couple weeks ago. That is what this center stone reminds me of. And this stone, I don't know if like maybe they missed a number on it, but this pricing definitely does not look right. So if you're curious, total weight of diamonds, like including everything, it's just under a carat at 98 points. And this is what it looks like from the side. So again, a traditional band in the back. And this is what it looks like. A very interesting undergallery. It's a lot more gold than I would expect. So that's also very unique. This is what it looks like from the side there. So it's almost like a three-stone style kind of, but so definitely a very interesting take on a three-stone style. And instead of, you know what, this price, I don't know if it's right. I feel like it's missing a digit because instead of $49.99 on this piece, I don't want to say it. Oh my goodness. But yeah, this piece does have to say as is in the white and the yellow. Let me also try it on the hand here. So it's not a large ring, but it's not also not like teeny tiny, like, oh, where's the yellow diamond? Like you clearly see the yellow diamond there, and also with the white diamonds. But I think there's something wrong with this pricing because it is not $49.99. And would someone out there like to take this piece? Because I'm going under $2,000. I don't know if I should like stop there, stop at like $19.99, but this piece is not stopping at $19.99. So if that price already seems pretty good to you, I would advise you call in right now because this price is not right. Jason, do you have someone who likes this one? No? Gave me some hope there, but if there's anyone out there who likes this one, I call in right now because instead of $19.99, it's not even going to be $15.99. So again, that is a pretty intense yellow diamond in the center there, and it is not even $15.99. So I don't know if I should stop there and just wait for someone to call in because this one, let's just do it. Very first caller, $1,399 on this one, and let's just give it like 60 seconds, and then we'll just move on really quickly from it because if there's been a boo-boo in the pricing, I'm not responsible for it, but let's just give it 60 seconds. Hopefully it'll be gone by then, and then we can move on and pretend like this never happened, and we'll just move along to, maybe we'll show our brand new cat's eye indicolite next. But yeah, this one, $13.99, and if you look at that center yellow diamond there, again, I don't know if there's been like a little misclick in the system there or something, but $13.99 for a ring like this, there's a problem. So I'm gonna pretend like that never happened, and I'm just going to get our cat's eye ready next. Cat's eye is in where the cat's eye has quickly become one of my favorite stones. And it is in one of my favorite mountings, so that works well together. And let us pretend like this yellow diamond never happened. And in 1 second, it is going to be moved off the screen, and here comes the cat's eye. And Tony likes his cat's eye as well, so that's good. Pretend like this yellow diamond never happened. I'm gonna toss it across the table there. It's never going to be seen again. But this is our cat's eye indicolite. And like all the other stones that we brought to you, pretty consistent in the eye. You see there, one side has like the more greenish color stripe, and then on the other side it has the more bluish color stripe. So always very glad to see consistency with our cat's eyes. And this one is item number 0521. It is actually our 314 center stone, so not too large. I have another cat's eye somewhere over here that is significantly larger for a much higher price. So I believe Joanne had it recently, so if you would like to see that, I can bring it out as well. And this one has 1.20 points of diamonds scattered throughout there in our lovely Stardust mounting. Now for this one, you can feel free to change up the gold color. I'm actually not too opposed to either the yellow or even the rose gold. I know we've seen more and more rose gold come out recently, and it's actually been a very interesting color combination to work with. So if you also want to try it out for yourself, you can do so and see what it looks like. But this one is not going to be $17,000. Our cat's eyes have been very popular as of late. Let me also try it on the hand here. So this is what it looks like, and there's just a lot of light, on this stone right now. But if you do have a cat's eye at home, or if you do decide to pick up this one, what you can do is, if you have like a smartphone with like a flashlight, you can just shine a light on it, and you can really see the cat's eye just pop out like a bolt of lightning in the sky, just splitting the stone in half. But this is our 314, not going to be $17,000. This is what it looks like from the side. So again, it is that cabochon cut, so you want to be a little bit careful with it and not like go around like bumping your hand into like doors or walls or anything. But the ring itself is like a typical band ring. Again, a lot of the diamonds scattered in the band there gives it that very lovely sparkly look. I know the mirror finish gold and the diamonds have a very different way of reflecting light, so it's always nice to see a combination of the two. And of course, this mounting has been increasingly popular, so always happy to hear that. Instead of $17,000, let's not even do $89.99. Now, like all of our cat's eyes, once this is gone, this is gone. We've had so many at this point that I thought I've seen this piece before, but I guess not. But instead of $89.99, let's not even do $59.99. Now keep in mind, over a carat of diamonds, a 314 cat's eye indicolite, and lots of gold. And again, you know where gold is going, and hopefully it doesn't go any much higher. But this piece is here. This is what it looks like from the side again. So you can kind of see there, it is that cabochon cutting, and this band, even though it is wide in the front, it does taper nicely in the back, and it has that nice under gallery as well. So very comfortable on the hand, and true to size on this one. This is what it looks like from the other side, the matching scattering of the diamonds. And back to the front we go. And instead of $59.99, let's just do this for one caller out there. We'll just make it $2,999. And if you would like this one, just give us a call, let us know. But $29.99 seems like another pricing boo-boo, but we're gonna just give this a couple of seconds and move right along so that no one sees this. But we actually do have some Windsor sapphire earrings. I have someone in mind for these because of the coloring of the Windsor sapphires, but those will be coming up next. And again, any requests, I do have some more earrings up here, but I know there's been a lot of people calling in recently. They have enough rings in their collection. They want to complete the set with like earrings or a pendant or necklace or even a bangle. So just let us know. If we don't have it, we'll work on it for you. That's no problem at all. And just let me know on this one, the cat's eye indicolite. This is the smaller one that I have today. I do have a larger one. So if you want to see the larger one, I do have it here, but the price is significantly different. So do keep that in mind. I think it's actually our largest, the other one. So if you want the largest one that we've had, just let me know. Be happy to bring it out and show it to you. And next up, let us go to our Windsor sapphire earrings. So this one is still here, $29.99. Now these earrings here are those beautiful, it's like a strawberry red that turns into like blue. I've actually never had the drink before, but there is like a type of, I guess, milk tea where they actually turn the drink blue with some like sort of like, I think, butterfly ingredient. Yes, Willish nodding his head. So I guess that is true. Never had it personally, but when I first saw it, it was a very interesting concept. Maybe I'll try it one day, but that is what this blue color reminds me of. And no, in case you're wondering, no, I did not pair these stones because they would still be, I would still be crying in the back over these stones, but shout out to whoever did pair these stones because, you know, Windsor's, the color is different, you know, like the proportion is different, and it's always super hard with pieces like this to, you know, even get another matching piece. But this is item number 0366. It is actually in the rose gold, which we don't see that often. So, or in the earrings, we don't see that often, but I'm glad that this one is here in the rose gold because I feel like it works very well with both colors. And this one, the earrings, carat 16 total weight in the center stones. So they are emerald cuts and they are unheated, and it says bicolor here, but they are the Windsor sapphires, going from that red, pinkish red to like violet blues. And of the diamonds, we just have a nice little 5 points total weight on the diamonds in the little triangles at the top and the bottom of the earrings. And if you don't like the rose gold, maybe that's keeping you away, that's not a problem. We can change it to white or the yellow, just give us some time, and we can do that for you. And these earrings, the dangle length is 1 inch, so not overly long, but not so teeny tiny that you can't see it. And they are not going to be $49.99. Now keep in mind you have over a carat total weight of the Windsor sapphires here. And let me also grab one, just show it against the hand so you can see what it looks like from the distance. So again, you can still see the color, I want to say the color separation, but not quite the right term, but you can still see the two colors even from this distance away. And of course the diamonds, they act like kind of like a halo of sorts, where they accent the center stone so you can really see where it lies. And from even further away, I would imagine they would almost look like they're floating under your ear. So that's also very cool design wise. But instead of $49.99, we're not even going to do that. Let me bring it back up close for one more look as we get right to it. This one, instead of even $19.99, very first caller on these, 2 matching Windsor sapphires. I could never. Very first caller on these, they were supposed to be the $19.99, but I really want someone out there to have these because earrings, always difficult to do. We'll do these for, you know, $1,599 to the very first caller. Again, if you don't like the rose gold, not a problem at all. We can change it out for you, just give us some time, but these are here for $15.99 of the Windsor sapphires. and also the diamonds in this lovely pair of earrings. And maybe you want to try out the rose gold. That is also this is a very nice little piece to try it out with, to start off with. So do let me know on this. It is $15.99, and time really does fly. I look up and like 20 minutes has already passed. So again, our little kunzite from the very first item of today is still here. The little, I keep saying little. If it's not like this Mandarin garnet that's coming up, it's little to me. But some pieces are still left over if you're tuning in a little bit later. Hope you're having fun on your Friday evening, staying safe out there. But if you're just joining, you can always rewind, or if anything I just mentioned stands out to you, I can always bring it back for another look. That is the nice thing about being online. So these are here, $15.99. And I do have an Imperial topaz trio, but they are different prices. But I just thought that I'd bring out, 3 of slightly different price ranges to see if anyone out there would like it. I think I have our largest yet out here, so that's always a treat. And also our 632 pear-shaped aqua in one of our largest signature mountings, still here. Hopefully that can find a home. And our earrings are still here as well. Haven't had this stone in a little bit. It is a pink diaspore, so that will be coming up right next. And let me know on these earrings. Always difficult to match, but they are here at the moment. Let us move on to this one. Now, I know I just mentioned a kunzite that we have for the very first item of today, but the blue flashes coming through on this pink diaspore, very reminiscent of that stone. This is item number 9992. So going back in time here with these item numbers. This is our 342 pink diaspore. And because of this very unique mounting, it does have to stay in the white gold. So hopefully you're okay with that. I know we've seen a lot in the rose gold and even some in the yellow gold, but these do have to stay in the white gold. And a lot of our pink diaspores, you've seen them, you've picked some up. There's a lot of diamond weight with most of our, pink diaspores because they are a very important stone. So maybe you don't want like too much diamond weight. Maybe you want to have something that you can wear on the daily, without worrying about it. This is one of the, said in a good way, one of the more simple mountings, but it's not like we put like a pink diaspore that's of like less importance in it. They're all very important, but this one just has a smaller presence on the hand, but still very important regardless. And the little pear shapes at the top and the bottom almost could be like a little tiara of sorts for the stone. And it's a very, very interesting halo as well. It's not just like, an oval halo around it. There's some sort of like warping of the shape, which gives it a very unique look. 59 points of the pear shapes and the round white diamonds you see there. So they actually combined all of the diamond weights in this mounting, but that's not to worry. It's over half a carat. As you can see here, the band is true to size. It is that traditional style band. This is what it looks like from the back. Kind of looks like a diamond cut from the back. And something that you don't see from the front that you see from the back, you see those like raspberry flashes coming through. I know when you look at the stone from the front, you see more of the blues, but then you look at it from the back and it's like, where do these colors come from? Very fun stone. This is what it looks like back from the front again. So again, you see a lot more of the purples, the violets, and the blues. But once you look at it from the back, it's like a whole different stone. But I guarantee you I didn't do any swapping. This one is supposed to be $89.99, and I just want someone out there to have it. It is trying to bring out more variety, not just have like the giant pear shape that I had last week. But this is our 342, and let me also try it on the hand. So if you would like this one, this is what it looks like. So Again, still a very important stone. You can really see the ideal pink diaspore color from this far away, and you can really see how it's more of a simple mounting, and it has like a little crown at the top and the bottom, and it is in the white gold only. This is what it looks like from the sides, so again, not too high off the hand, sits pretty close to the hand. And instead of $89.99, we're not even going to do $59.99 or $4,999 for this 342 pink diaspore. And let us go back up close for one more look at it. And if you like this piece, dial in quickly, because once it is gone, it is gone. I think someone had missed out on a piece earlier, so don't forget there's also a delay. So even though we are online, there is still a slight little delay. So if you see anything you like, call us quickly. And this one, we'll just do it for $2,999. And with that pink diaspore, with the blues, the purples, and like the raspberry colors coming through, truly a unique stone. And you can see it from this angle, but there's no like zoning of the color. It's not like, oh, it looks a little bit lighter over here, a little bit darker over there. The color distribution, perfectly uniform. It is, to me, like what I would like to have in a pink diaspore. And again, it's not like a huge size, so if, again, you've had this stone on your wish list for a while now, maybe you were a little bit intimidated by like the larger stones that we brought out as of late. This one is a nice medium-sized stone, not too small. We had some smaller ones, you know, like having some sizes for everyone, but this is, I would say, the medium size. So if you would like to just get it home, see what it's about, add this beautiful stone to your collection. This one is here for $29.99, and we'll just give it a couple of seconds here, and it is not going to sit up straight, so this is the best it can do, but it's doing its best. And again, any requests are welcome. It is already almost the top of the hour, so that's very fun. And I did mention I had a round emerald, 1 carat exactly. I've always been, you know, about emeralds, as you know. You know, I'm really picky. You know, if there's even a little bit of the stone that I don't like, then I'm like, don't give it to me. I don't want to look at it. But this round one, I love. In addition to the gents ring that we had, but I guess we'll just have 2 emeralds in 1 hour, because this is coming up next. It is, you know, sitting on a table with a bunch of other jewelry, but this is the one that just, you know, even from underneath the other bags, it really pops out to me, and that really says something about the stone then. So this one is here, $29.99, and we will move right along to our second and last emerald of today. So let me know on this one. Certain angles, you can see the pink flashes really do come through. So this one is still here, $29.99. And enter Mr. Emerald. I feel like for every single emerald now, I really have to just zoom in and just show you what it looks like. Round emeralds, we don't see too many, if much at all, especially in rings. This is our 1 carat exactly. Item number is 0475. Just want to really zoom in here so you can really see what the stone is about. And in the diamonds, we have 72 points here. So the center stone is our 1 carat exact round Colombian emerald. And I just want to take a moment here to show everyone the center stone, because it is such a lovely stone. And the clarity on this is divine. And as I just angle it slightly up into the camera, like it's just overwhelming. So 72 points of the diamonds on this one. This is actually one of my favorite mountings that we do here. It is like a halo and a split shank and a 3-stone style all combined into one. And very much like our other emerald that we had. If you don't like the yellow gold, we can change it up if you would like. But again, I heavily recommend keeping our emeralds in the yellow gold. But if you want white gold or the rose gold, that's doable. But again, go with the yellow gold. So this is our 1 carat round. We don't see a lot of, you know, round emeralds in rings. have some in earrings, but those are the smaller size stones. So it's always nice to have this larger stone in a ring. Again, though, this is not a large piece. It is a good, I would say, like medium-sized piece. And it is not going to be $11,000. Let me show you what it looks like from the side. So again, the emerald still as beautiful from the side as it is from the front. This is what it looks like from the side. So again, the single halo, and then into the split shank, and then this is what it looks like from the back. And this emerald is so intense that it is reflecting color off of the sides of the bands, as you can see there as the ring is turning. And it is just such a beautiful piece. And back to the other side here. And again, the flashes just keep coming through. And it is a lovely stone. And if you want an emerald, maybe you don't have an emerald in your collection, again, I think this is the ideal one to start off with. The cutting is just perfectly right, where you can still see a lot of the colors and flashes coming through, and it's not even going to be $11,000. You know, let's just drop it down to maybe even $49.99 on this one. I mean, it is a very important stone, the best of the best, and instead of $49.99, I want to do a little bit better for someone out there who loves this stone as much as I do. Let me also try it on the hand here. So again, it is not a large style. It is a pretty good size, and very much like some of our other designs, I love how the diamonds just end where the fingers meet so they don't like irritate your other fingers. And at certain angles, this emerald almost looks like a flashlight. I mean, just look at it. It's like, it just has, it's just green light into your eyes, and it kind of looks like an eye actually. So very important stone. It is 1 carat exactly. Not going to be $49.99 on this one, and I just want to keep it here. Like, just look at it like that. That is just such a beautiful stone. Not even going to be $49.99 or $39.99 or even $2,999 on this one. Again, it is our 1 carat emerald, and it is as beautiful as can be. Maybe whoever picked up our gents ring would like to have a round emerald, a lady's ring. And instead of $29.99, let's just do this for one caller out there. Not even $28, $27, $26.99. Again, with the price going lower and lower and lower, the emerald isn't growing any more inclusions, or like I'm not like taking away some of the green color. It is still this lovely round 1 carat exactly Colombian emerald. So let's just do a little bit better for someone out there. Very first caller on this one, let's just do it for $2,499 for the very first caller. And hopefully whoever gets this will love it. Maybe it'll complete your emerald collection, because I have never seen a stone like this before, and I highly doubt I'll see anything like this ever again if we do happen to, you know, get anything else. But this one is here, $24.99. Change up the gold if you would like again, but a very important piece. A very nice mounting to be, you know, for this piece. So $24.99, let us know. And again, any requests are welcome. I also have these brand new designer ruby earrings. And these rubies, you know, close to 4 carat, over 3.5 carats, almost 4 carats. So those will be coming up. These are some very lovely ruby earrings, but this one is here, $24.99, let me know. And with that, our first hour has come and gone. Before the top of the hour, though, I think I want to bring out the zircon. I like to call it the his and hers set. These were actually not presented to me as a his and hers, but I saw them, I saw the cutting, I saw the stone sizes, and the color, and everything just screams his and hers. So if you're looking for a blue zircon ladies or gents ring, I have this coming up next. just thought that they would go perfectly well together, maybe to the same home, but the color on the blue zircons, I just love it so much. So $24.99 on this one, just let me know on this one. And we will get to our blue zircon, his and hers, coming right up next. Here first is the ladies' ring. And the ladies' ring, so I'll just show them one by one and then I'll have them both together. But this ladies' ring is item number 0219. It is our 4 carat 30 cushion Cambodian presentation Starlight Blue Zircon. Feel free to change the gold color on either of these. So if you want to, matchy-matchy and have it in the yellow gold, that is also very doable. 86 points of diamonds on this one, and it is in that, I think I called it kind of like amounting like the bell, I don't know. But this is that very nice, deep saturated color, and almost like a Paraíba color looking flash just going through the center there as I face up the stone right into the camera. And of course, a lot of different blues coming through as well. Some like deeper, like almost like royal blue, sapphire blues coming through. And this is what it looks like from the side. So again, a very well-built piece. It's not going to sit super high off the hand. And this is what it looks like from the back. So again, even from the back, you see a lot of the flashes coming through. And then back to the other side here, the stone is completely uniform in that blue color. And for this one, it's supposed to be $39.99. But $39.99, it is no longer going to be. First caller on this one, we'll do it for $1,499 on this lady's piece. And of course, before we bring up the gents ring, I'll also try it on the hand. And this is what it looks like. So there is that beautiful blue zircon color, and as well as the flashes coming through. And it's just that, some zircons, they can become, lighter in color. But this is the perfect darkness, the perfect depth of color that you would like to see in a blue zircon. And this one is $1,499. This is what it looks like from the side. So as you can see, nice little basket there holding up the stone, not too high off the hand. And as you move it, or as it's on your hand and you're moving from your day-to-day activities, the stone sparkles and smiles and shines along with you. So this one is here for $14.99, and let us go back up close for one more look before we move on to our gents ring. So this one is here, and I'll get our gents ring ready. So give me a second while I polish that up, because if you look at it, it's just meant to be. These two stones are just 100% meant to be. But let us bring up the graphics on this one first before we have them both up there together. This one is item number 0998. Now that's 111098. So this item has been here for a long time. This is our 427, so just a little bit smaller than our lady's ring. But this one has 39 points of the diamonds on either side there. So again, for this one, I say his and hers, but ladies, if you're out there and you also like the style, completely doable if you would like to pick it up for yourself. But this one, it's a lot of gold as well. A little bit less diamonds than the lady's ring. You know what? I'll just do it for the very same price as the lady's ring. This one is also going to be $1,499. And yes, if you would like to change up the gold color, completely doable. Just give us some time and we will do it for you. This is what this piece looks like from the side. So again, a nice little steps going up into the stone. This is what it looks like from the back with the under gallery. So again, comfortable on the hand. And as you can see, there are a lot of gold too, so something to think about. But this one is also going to be $14.99. So let me also just have this go on the side here, and then also bring up the ladies' rings so we can see them both together. So your choice of $14.99 for either the ladies or the gents ring, or if you'd like to take both of them. I think that is also an option here. So did I not try on the gents ring? I don't think I did. So let me try on this gents ring real quickly. Again, it's not my size at all. So this is what it looks like. So see a lot of the gold presents here and just the diamonds covering the top there. And of course that beautiful, beautiful blue zircon. Now if these two stones were to be in like a pair of earrings, I think that'd be perfect. So if they don't go today, maybe, got my work done for me with the matching of the stones. But I hope these go today to either one or two callers. So $14.99 your choice of on these two. So just let me know. And the cutting too is just so beautiful. But these two are here, $14.99. Have some people thinking about it. Let me know if you need me to try anything on again or anything. And yep, a lot of gold on the gents ring, a lot of diamonds on the ladies ring. $14.99 your choice of, and hopefully they will find a home. But it's always, blue zircons, like our cat's eye indicolites, very uniform in the color, but with the slightest variation underneath a loop, it's also like, that's also a factor you have to think about when you put these stones, in a mounting. But to have them two separate stones and two separate rings, but be so like perfectly made for each other in terms of like cutting and color, like that's just, hopefully they go to someone's home today. So, and with that, the top of the hour is here and gone. So thank you guys for being here. I'll just say a quick hello. But thank you for being here with me on this Friday evening. My name is Joyce. I'll be here for the next 2 hours. And went through a lot of pieces in the very first hour. So if you're just tuning in, hello, happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. And if you maybe rewind the show and you see something that you want to see again, I can always bring it out for another look. That's the joys of being online. I can always rewind and check it out, what you might be missed, and then we can go over it again. So I see Jason has a question there, even though I can't really see with all my glasses on. So we'll go back to our wheel, and then, yes. Honestly, for the blue zircons, I would keep it in the white gold, but I'm also not mad at the yellow gold. So yeah, a lot of the blue stones I would keep in the white gold, but it's always like, I'm always like teetering on like white gold or yellow gold. Like it's always hard for me to say. I know my default's always like yellow gold, but for this blue zircon, like I'm not mad at the yellow gold. So safest bet would be white or the yellow. Rose gold if you're daring. But yeah, I would keep it white gold or yellow gold if you would like. Hopefully that helps. I know it's a very vague answer, but just giving my opinion out there. You can always try what you think you would like, and then we'll do it for you. So $14.99 on these. I think someone might be thinking about the gents ring and thinking about the ladies ring. Yes, no, no problem if you're not. Let me know if you need to see either of these up close again. I can always do that for you as well. So I think Jason might be thinking about one of these. Not sure if Will is thinking about one of these. But let me know. We'll just let this sit here for a couple more seconds, and then maybe we'll move on shortly. To have a very large Mandarin garnet ring. And by very large, I mean it's like a 10-carat stone, and it also has like 9 bands of diamonds going underneath it. So it's gonna be a very large piece. So excited to bring the larger rings here for everyone to see on this Friday evening. And speaking of large rings, our 632 aquamarine ring is still here. Our aquamarine is still here. It is our pear shape and our largest, if not one of our largest signature mountings. So that is here. Also, our 20-carat oval tanzanite for a price that is kind of concerning as well. Maybe forgetting a digit on the price there, but I'll just, go with the flow. So those will be coming up as well. Let me know. I know we have several calls here, maybe thinking about either of these. Don't know just yet. It's always easier with a camera, or not camera, a computer in front of me, but unfortunately don't have that up here. So can't see what's going on behind the scenes, but hopefully it's just good things. Hopefully these zircons will be finding in their homes. And before I forget, we also have a flower ring that has the rose cut diamonds in it as well. And they kind of look like dewdrops. And it has a textured band, which I was just talking about that with someone the other day. So what a pleasant surprise. So maybe any last questions on this wheel? If not, we will move right along. Just want to show you everything that we can, or that I can, in the next 2 hours. So let me know. Let us just move right along before I forget. We had a rose cut white diamond ring in the very first hour. And why not bring another one for our second hour? So let me know on these. I actually need the larger tweezers here. So this is the gentleman's blue zircon. And this is the lady's blue zircon, either or, your choice of, $14.99. I think they could be like a his and her set. So call your operators if you have any questions. But this is our flower ring. This is item number 0600. And as you can see in the center there, it has those lovely rose cut white diamonds. And if you need to see the other one too, I have it here. It's just on the other side of the table there. I can go grab it. In the center, we have 44 points total weight of the rose cut white diamonds. And in the petals, in the rose gold, we have 65 points total weight of the pink diamonds. And don't forget, on the outer edges lining the sides of the pink diamond petals, we have 18 points total weight of the white diamonds. So it's nice that they broke it down, the different carat weights for us there. But so we don't really mention this ever, but you can kind of see there from the side. This entire band is textured. So that's also very cool. And don't worry, that doesn't mean that this has to stay in a size 7. We will still do the sizing for you, and we will get that texture right back on there like nothing ever happened and get it back out to you. This is what it looks like from the back. So I love how the basket work is. It looks like a leaf. So it's a very, very thematic piece, very springy piece. And even the backside of the band there is kind of like the veins that you see in the leaves. So it's a very, very lovely, very nature-esque piece. Again, true to size on this one. This is what it looks like from the side. I always love a textured band because it just reflects the light differently. It's a slightly matte look, but it's still shiny nonetheless. Maybe even a little bit more shiny than just a mirror finished gold band. So a very lovely piece as well. And it kind of looks like branches too, branches going up into the petals, holding up this flower, and it's such a lovely, lovely springy piece. And instead of $9,000, we're not gonna do that. We're not even gonna do, $59.99. It is a lot of pink diamonds, and I'll try it on the hand so you can see for yourself the size of this piece as well. This is not a small piece by any means. So this is what it looks like on the hand. So as you can see, it covers the entire width of my hand or my finger. Yeah, I'm designing like large pieces, but I'm not there yet. I'm not designing pieces that go from side to side on your hand. So this is what it looks like though. As you can see, the petals also have some sort of like dimension. And I just love how the centerpiece there, it's like kind of sitting into the flower. So that's also a very nice designer touch as well. This is what it looks like from the side. So like many designer pieces, they're not just, a flat chunk of gold and sprinkle some diamonds on it. There's actually some dimension to it, like kind of mimicking real life. So this is here, not going to be $59.99 or even $49.99, $39.99, or even $2,999 for this piece here today. And I just wanna keep doing this because of the texturing on the band. Maybe it's just me, but I just love how it feels. But instead of $29.99, we're gonna do a little bit better for someone out there who maybe likes flower rings. I don't know if anyone out there exclusively collects flower rings, but this would be a very nice addition to your collection if you do. And something I love about the rose cut diamond is it almost looks like dewdrops on like a flower, you know, after it rains and then like there's still water left over on the plants. It kind of looks like that. It kind of reminds me of that. Instead of $29.99, we'll just do it for one lucky caller out there. $2,499. Just give you a little bit of an extra discount there. Hopefully this can find its home. And it is in the white and the rose gold only, as you can probably see why. And I just love how they chose the pink diamonds just to give it a little bit of a different, you know, combination, a different feel. But if you do need to see the other one, the pink diamond band with the rose cut pear-shaped white diamond in it, I do have it handy, so just let me know, give me a shout, and I can bring it out as well. So this one is here, $24.99, and a carat 27 total weight of all of the diamonds if you just combine all of them together. So this one is here, give it a couple of seconds, let it simmer. And I know spring is, I think we're in the middle of spring now. Not too sure when summer officially starts, but there's still time to wear this flower ring. I mean, it could work for the summer season as well. A very hot, hot ring. So this one is here, $24.99. And any requests, let me know. Speaking of flowers, I actually also have a pair of flower earrings. But these actually have yellow diamonds in them, so a little bit of a different look. Still very thematic in terms of the design, which I really love. So those will be coming up as well. Again, not sure about our blue zircons, but hopefully they found their homes. I wish I had like a little, like maybe even of a tablet up here just to see, but it'd be too distracting. So this one is here, $24.99. Let me know on these. Also from earlier, our round 1 carat emerald is still here. That lovely cutting, color, and clarity as well. So let us know. Also had a cat's eye indicolite in the Stardust mounting. It was I think a 314, 3.14, kind of like Pi Day. But this one is here, $24.99. Maybe we have a flower lover out there. This would be a perfect addition to your collection, especially since we don't see a lot of pieces with pink diamonds in it. As you probably know, prices are going crazy, so $24.99 on this one. And if you have any questions, let us know. I can always bring pieces back. Maybe you already picked up a piece, want another look at it, want to take a screenshot. Can always do that as well. We're just here on a chill day, just to chill together on a Friday evening. So let us know. I think lines are still kind of busy, so we'll see what everyone is picking up in a moment. But let us move on from this one. Not sure if Jason's on this one. Nah. But any questions, just give me a shout and we will move right along to this one. This is the ring that I mentioned not too long ago. This is item number 9257. And we had a 33-point yellow diamond not too long ago that looked like sunlight. You know, looked like some sunlight was chopped over from today and put into that stone. This stone itself looks like the sun. So it looks like this is the sun, and that yellow diamond we had earlier is the sunlight, has the sunlight. But this is our 1036 oval Mandarin garnet in the center there. And yes, 9 bands of diamonds with a carat 56 total weight of the diamonds. This is not a small ring, and this is also not going to be $20,000, which, you know, if you were to take this ring apart and like ignore the gold there, but if you were just to take this ring apart, like, could you imagine buying 9 diamond band rings and just like slapping them together and just putting a giant Mandarin garnet in the center there? Like, we already did all the work for you. You don't have to buy 9 bands of diamond band rings. This is all put together nicely for you, not even going to be $20,000. And I know this is kind of an extreme jump, but this is also not going to be $79.99. So we already saved you a lot. And this is what the piece looks like from the side. So again, I know I like to talk a lot about the design, but a good design will always feel comfortable on the hand. So you kind of see there where the bands aren't like how you would wear like 9 diamond bands, where it would just be like next to each other, sitting flat against the hand. There's actually a slight curve to this, and the way it feels on the hand is very similar to the saddle ring. So if you do happen to have the saddle ring, this feels very much like that. Also in terms of the size, but just in like of how the gold sits against your hand. But I just love how they did the slight curving of this piece, because then there's no risk to the stone like bumping into the bottom of it. And this could almost also kind of be kind of like a more abstract bridge mounting, because the diamonds do go underneath the stone there. You can kind of see where the diamonds are kind of turning orange just from the center stone here. But it's a very comfortable piece to wear, and it is a rather large piece. But you see from the back there, a lot of gold, mirror finished gold, so it's going to be smooth on your hand. Don't have to worry about, you know, it catching on your hand or anything. And even though it is a larger piece, it is true to size, as you can see where it tapers here. So it does taper nicely. It is true to size 100%. And I know I've been talking about the mounting, but let's not ignore the center stone right here. It's more apparent in person when you don't have like a million lights blasting light onto it. But you can kind of see it here where that center stone, there's like a slight ombre effect, almost like a vignette effect, where the outer edge of the stone is like slightly darker than the inside. So it's kind of like a cool effect that the stone is doing by itself. And of course, let's not ignore all of the golden flashes coming through. It is like truly the most beautiful Mandarin garnet, as orange as can be, kind of like the sun itself, though, or illustrations of the sun don't look directly at the sun. But this one, let me also clean it off because there's some fingerprints on it. Fingerprints not included in this purchase. But this is what that stone looks like. It is absolutely a large piece. And like many other stones that come from the earth, there are going to be some inclusions. But as you can see there, the flashes of yellow are still coming through. And I just want to zoom in a little bit closer so you can really see. Like, this stone is not like hazy or muddled or anything. You can almost see some like reds coming through as well. This stone is not like hazy. It's not just like a circle or an oval of orange and it's like, oh, that's it. This stone has life inside of it. It's like, it's not just, you know, some included stones. It's just, you know, it's just there. But this one is like, hey, look at me. And of course, this mounting definitely helps. And speaking of the mounting, this is what it looks like on the hand. So again, a rather large piece. And this is not going to be $79.99. And it is also not going to be $59.99, $49.99. But I just want someone to have this. I know you've probably seen this piece before. And what I really love about this design as well is how from a distance away, like if you don't like look at the prongs, it almost looks like the stone is just floating over 9 bands of diamonds, and that's really cool. This is what it looks like from the side. So again, the slight curvature of the piece itself so that it's really comfortable on the hand. It doesn't feel like your hand is being suffocated. It's very much like the saddle ring, how it feels on the hand. And even from the sides, you can see a lot of the glows coming through from within that stone as well. So yellow gold on this one, but if you really want to switch it up, I wouldn't recommend it on this one. But if you would want to, we can definitely give us some time. We'll work on it. But you know, you see a lot of the diamonds. The yellow gold is just a little bit of a tonal help. I would keep in the yellow gold. But this is not going to be $49.99, and I just want someone out there to have it. Like, look at that. That chunk of yellow just coming through, just flashing light into your eyes. and it is such a beautiful stone. And instead of $49.99, I just want someone out there to have it for $3,999 to the very first caller. Again, this is not a small piece. My hands are not that large, but it fits comfortably. It's not like, it doesn't interrupt like my hand opening and closing. It doesn't affect, like, I can still move with this piece on my hand, and it is 100% true to size on this one. It does taper nicely in the back. So this one is going to be $39.99 for 9 bands of diamonds and gold, and you know, just a 1036 Mandarin garnet sitting in the middle of all that diamond weight. So $39.99 on this one. Give us a call if you would like it and let us know. So any people out there or anyone out there who loves large rings, this one is definitely one to consider. So just think about it. Give us a call if you have any other questions. I'll be more than happy to show it from another angle. And in case you missed it earlier, I did mention I had a smaller, kind of like a yellow diamond piece. It's right here, kind of like a 3-stone style piece. In case you missed it, I had this earlier for $13.99. So like 2 very bright stones here. This is like the sunlight, that's the sun, sunlight, sun. So this one is here, $39.99. I just want to do a little mini recap of this one. I know I said I wouldn't, but this was from earlier. This was item number 0603. This was our 33-point yellow diamond. Very much reminds me of that fancy, vivid yellow diamond that we had those couple of weeks ago. So this one is here, $13.99 if you just tuned in. And maybe you would like to see another look at it. This one is here. I know it says 14 karat gold, but like where the yellow diamonds are, it really looks like 18 karat gold. So we'll have to check on the stamp there. I don't know if I can see it. So yeah, it does say 14 karat yellow gold. That's very interesting. Or 14 karat gold. So that is interesting, but I don't know. There's something about that yellow gold there. It doesn't really look like 14 karat gold. So we'll just say it like the stamp says, but you know, if it's 18K, are you gonna be mad about that? So this one is here, $13.99. I think someone might be thinking about it. I said I wouldn't bring it back, but it is here. So one more look at this one. Question. Yes, no, yes, no. You want to take this one? Okay. Thank you. I think this one is gone to Jason's collar. And then just bring this guy back out here for one more look. Also, the blue zircons, not sure if those have gone. Hopefully they have. Otherwise, I'll feel very sad about it. Okay, nice. Okay, very nice. Thank you on the blue zircons. And I know I have to zoom back on this guy. I had zoomed it in for the yellow diamond, but this guy needs a little bit more space. But this guy is here, $39.99. So the sunlight is gone, but the sun is still here. And anything else? Let me see. Had a nicely sized Kunzite ring. Nicely sized as in it is a smaller size. So let me also bring that out for a quick flash. Also had some Windsor sapphire earrings for I believe $15.99. So those are still here. Also the cat's eye indicolite in the stardust mounting. So I'll bring back this Kunzite for another quick look. If you maybe just tuned in, this was the very first item of this evening. This was 0650, and this is our 292 actually cushion cut Kunzite. And this one was for $888. So again, we've had a lot of the larger stones, you know, like 20 karat plusers, but this one is definitely more on the daily wearable size. So if you know, just tuned in, this is just a little mini recap, and it is here, $888. Feel free to change up the gold color if you would like. I'll just try it on the hand one more time for another quick look at it. Again, this is not my size, so I have to try it on and take it off really quickly, but this is what it looks like. Very nice, simple mounting with still some designer aspects to it, with the halo interacting with the band. So a very nice style. This is what it looks like from the side, so not high off the hand at all. So this one is still here, $888, and I'll take it off now before it's stuck on me forever. And one last look at it up close in case you missed it. I also had a pendant, so maybe I'll go to that one next. Also have some brand new earrings here today. And maybe you don't want a Mandarin garnet ring. I do have a pendant, brand new today. Smaller than the ring, thankfully. But it is still a very good size, and it is a very important piece, so maybe I'll get to that next. But this one is here, $888. I'll bring out the pendant next. The pendant itself is a Asher cut. So just let me know on this one. And then we'll get to our pendant next. If I can grab it here. So this is our pendant. Hopefully it will stay up at an angle that I like. Maybe I'm asking too much of it. But this is item number 0655. And it's not facing into the camera right now, but I will make adjustments when I can. And funnily enough, the caraway on the center stone here is our 321. So it is our 321 Asher cut Kunzite. And of the diamonds there on the bail and kind of on that little curvy curve above the stone there, we have 13 points of the diamonds. Let me see if I can grab this and show it better. So I really want you to see the stone and how it looks like when it's facing directly into the camera, as long as it doesn't blind everyone with the flashes it's doing. It's actually currently in the yellow gold. You can actually feel free to change it up if you would like. I'm actually glad that they did this in the yellow gold, because we don't see too much of our kunzites aside from the white gold and occasionally the rose gold. So if anyone's ever been curious as to what our kunzites look like in the yellow gold, this is what it looks like. Again, I'm not mad at it, but if you don't like it, you can always change it to any gold color you would like. Maybe you want to try out the rose gold, or if you just want to go the safe way and do the white gold, that is completely doable. And this pendant from the bail to the very bottom there of the Asher cut, 1 inch in drop length. So again, not overly sized pendant like we've still have too. But if you want the larger ones, just give us a call, let us know, and we can go and grab it and show it for you. But this is definitely on the smaller side. It is more daily wearable, I would say. And if you have like the smaller diamonds by the yard, or even the chain with the diamonds on either side, this chain or this pendant could go well with that one. And this one we're not going to do $2,000 or $19.99. You know, I want someone to have this. We don't really, again, get to see too much of our smaller kunzites. And this is what it looks like against the hand. So this is just for a size comparison from a distance away. So you can see there, it's a good size. You'll still definitely see it show up against, you know, your neckline. But it's not like huge, like to the point where it's like you feel like there's a weight around your neck. Let me also show it against the neckline. So this is what it looks like against the neckline. Again, pretty good size there. And it's not going to be $19.99. Let us go back up close and we will get right to it, because instead of $19.99, we're not even going to do $999 on this one. This is our Asher cut, and there's a little smudgy on it, so let me get that off. So instead of even $999, I want someone to have this. I mean, the blues are still there. It is a very beautifully saturated stone. One caller on this one will do it for $599, and just give it a 30 seconds and hopefully it'll be gone. And this one is $599. And what else is there to say about this piece? It's better than $19.99 for sure, but this one is $59.99. $999 on this beautiful Kunzite pendant, and I'm going to set it down there just for a little bit, and Maybe we'll show our Mandarin garnet pendant next. Or maybe I do have a lot of earrings in the second hour, but I do have a pearl pendant that is also brand new today. Very interestingly colored diamonds on this one. Kind of looks like a fawn diamond color. Also kind of looks like a champagne color. So this one is here, $599 on this Kunzite pendant. I think this is the smallest one we have so far. If you want to go like to a jumbo size, that is no problem at all, but anything similar to this, don't have it. So give us a call, let us know on this one. And next up, I guess I will bring out our pearl pendant. So just give us a quick call on this one. Let us know if you would like to take it. Or if you're checking on what gold color maybe you will want this in. But this one, there's actually no gold color change. This is brand new today, item number 9647. It is in the white gold currently, and like you kind of see what I mean by that halo around the pearl there. It's almost kind of like a fawn diamond color, but also kind of like a champagne-y diamond color. But this is item number 9647. It is actually in the 18 karat white gold, and it does have to stay that way because, you know, it is designer. So this is our 12 millimeter round Tahitian black pearl in the center here. And as you can see, a lot of the greens and pinks coming through on the pearl here. Definitely a lot more of the greens, a lot of the iridescence coming through. 74 points total weight of all of the diamond weight, so there's actually no breakdown on this one, unfortunately, but it is 74 points total of the diamonds combined. And what I love about this one is the contrast that they did with the white diamonds in the white gold and the color diamonds in the black rhodium. So a highly contrasted piece, and also with the kind of the pear shapes overlapping, a very lovely piece. Let me also show it against the hand so you can see for a size perspective. So 12 millimeter Tahitian pearl, definitely not small. And this one from top to bottom, it is an inch in drop length. And this one is not going to be $5,000. It is a really large pearl ring or pendant. The bail is definitely large enough to where you can fit diamonds by the yard. So yeah. And you can still definitely see a lot of the contrast, especially if I take my hand away, the overlapping of the shape. So this will be a nice piece to wear in the summertime as well. Let me show it against the neckline. So this is what it looks like against the neckline. Again, you can see the highly contrasted pear shapes as well as the diamonds. And this is not going to be $5,000, and it is an 18 karat white gold. So let us go back up close for another quick look at it, and we will get right to it. This one, instead of even $29.99, it is not going to be. And this is what it looks like from the back side. So again, you know, even though it is a pearl, they still did some nice little designing to hold the pearl together with the rest of the mounting. And if I can just set it down, oh, now it stands up when I don't need it to stand up. But when I set it down, let me see. When I set it down like this, you can kind of see how large the bail is. So definitely you can like fit any diamonds by the yard through it. So if you have like the white diamonds by the yard, or maybe even a colored one, if you want to like mix and match, play designer and, you know, do different color combinations, that's perfectly doable as well. But this one is not going to be $29.99. Very first caller on this one, we'll just do it for not even $19.99. Give you a little bit of an extra savings on this Friday evening, and we'll do it for $1,499. This 12 millimeter natural Tahitian black pearl in the 18 karat white gold and all of those fancy and white colored diamonds for $1,499, and it can stand on itself, kind of. So this is what it looks like again. $14.99 on this one. And I think someone is thinking about the Kunzite that we had earlier. Yes, no, yes. I don't know if he's nodding at the computer or nodding at me. So, Kunzite, yes, no. Oh, verifying, okay. So, Kunzite, someone's maybe thinking about it, but if you need to see it again, it's no problem at all. But this pearl is here, $14.99, and I do have a single tanzanite here today. It has some very important pear-shaped diamonds on the sides. If you want to see it, let me know. I just have it sitting off to the side here. I'll maybe get to it in a moment, but just letting you guys know that it is here. Also have a pretty large bicolor tourmaline here as well. I know we had the quote quote bicolor Windsor sapphires earlier today, but I do have a bicolor tourmaline ring here. Don't have too many of the smaller rings. This is not a small ring, so if you like a larger bicolor tourmaline ring, that will be coming up shortly. But this pearl pendant is here for $14.99, and let me know if you want to see anything from before. You can always bring it up again. Also have our largest Marilani mint garnet is here to play. It is a pear shape, and the way it looks under the UV light is beautiful. It's like a perfect mixture of a neon pink and orange. So that is also here to play. Also have a Trapechi emerald ring. It is in the wider dome style mounting. I feel like ladies, that could be a lady's ring. And anything you want to see, I also have the Imperial topaz trio later on today, but if you want to see it right now, maybe you're heading out somewhere, I can also show it when you want. So a very up to you guys kind of show. So if you guys want to see anything, just let me know. Be more than happy to show it, or if you want to see something again, you can always bring it out as well. But in the meantime, let us get to this really heavy bicolor tourmaline. So the pearl is still here for the moment, but this is our bicolor tourmaline ring. Trying to think, like aquamarine ring could be put together into one, but tourmaline, thermal ring, I don't know. Anyways, aside from me trying to make bad jokes up here, this is item number 8775. This is our 1747 emerald cut bicolor tourmaline in the center there, as you probably can see. And of the diamonds, we have a nice 66 points total weight on one side there, as you can see as well. And this is just a perfectly beautiful stone. As you can see there, it's like, whoa, what is happening there? I mean, it says bicolor tourmaline, but we can see there's more than two main colors there, right? So even as I turn it, it goes from like yellows to blues to purples. Such a lovely piece. What did you say? Yeah, a rainbow ring. Maybe it's actually a rainbow tourmaline. Who knows? But this one, it is a large piece. Now this mounting was custom made for this stone in particular, so it does have to stay in the yellow gold. So I hope you're okay with that. And this stone, it just reminds me of like a sunset. Just like, you know, the greens at the bottom could be like the landscape, and then the reds and the pinks at the top could be like the setting sun. And then like from the side there where you can see a lot of the yellows coming through, it's like that's like the last rays of the sun. And I don't know about the blues, but the blues are there. But this is a very, very interesting piece. Very much like some pieces that I've had before. Even like opals, you have to really have this piece in person, just play around with like looking at it from different angles with different light intensities. And it is just such a beautiful piece. And let me also give you the grand tour. So this is what it looks like from the side. So from the side, you can kind of see the color gradation better without the light distracting from it. But this is what it looks like from the side. So again, a very beautiful, very well-structured basket here holding up the piece itself. And very much like our emerald gents ring that we had earlier, the diamonds are set in such a way where it continues the flow from the half halo into the band. So very nice fluid piece. This is what it looks like from the back. So again, even though it is a large piece, it is true to size on this one. And this is what it looks like from the back. So again, tourmalines, you're typically supposed to see some, inclusions in it. This one, not a single inclusion to be seen. And from the back side is where you can really see the nice ombre colors of the stone coming through. So again, a very lovely piece. Same from the other side, and the stone is so heavy it is toppling. But this is what it looks like from the side. So again, a very nicely built basket. And continuing with the band into the gold half of the piece. So somewhat of an asymmetrical look. A lovely design on this one. And I just love how the bottom part, it kind of almost just blends into the mirror finished gold of this piece. And it is not going to be $99.99 for such a large stone, but instead of that, let's just do a little bit better for you on this one. And let me also try it on the hand. So I know with larger pieces like this, there is a concern that it is going to be too large for the hand. If it's not too large for my hand, it's not going to be too large for your hand. See, so here I can clearly, my hands are working. It's not like too heavy of a piece. This is what it looks like from the side. So it is a bigger stone. The basket is pretty large itself. And this is what the design looks like from a distance away. And what is nice about this is you can kind of see the difference in how the diamonds react with light as opposed to like mirror finished gold with the light. So if I angle it down, you can see more of the yellow gold and what it looks like. I know right now it looks dark, but it is not black onyx or anything. It's just, reflecting the darkness of our studio. So for a more accurate look, this is what it looks like, the yellow gold here. And I can also flip it around for a slightly different look. So give me 1 second while I do that here. So again, asymmetrical designs, you can wear either way. Very interesting design as well. Again, this is what it looks like from the side with the gold. And when I angle it down a little bit more, you can kind of see the bicolor colors better. But this is not going to be $99.99. This is one of our largest bicolor tourmalines. I know we had smaller ones before, haven't been able to bring them back, so we're stuck with the big boys, but hopefully that's okay. But again, fits comfortably on my hand. It's not going to be too large for you, but that's only if you like large rings, since this is a very large piece. And let us go back up close, because instead of $99.99, I just want someone to have this. So it was supposed to be, dropped all the way down to $3,999. But I want someone to have this piece. So if you would like it, maybe have a smaller bicolor tourmaline, you would like something larger. Instead of $39.99 on this one, let's just give you a little bit of an extra discount. Get it out the door today for $2,999 for the very first caller. And because this is a very large piece as well, you know what that means? A lot of gold holding it up. So that is also something to keep in mind, especially with where gold's at right now. We're not going to, take away the top half of the gold and be like, no more. You're just getting diamonds on the bottom side. So $29.99 on this one. Does have to stay in the yellow gold. Hope that's okay. Again, I feel like the yellow gold is a very neutral color for these two colors in the stone. So $29.99 on this one. Might be verifying on it right now, so we will find out shortly. And again, any requests, maybe if you don't have time to watch today, maybe if you want a request for tomorrow or Sunday, that's perfectly fine as well. Just give us a call, let us know, and then we can find it in the back and get it prepared for you for when you are able to watch. So let us know, maybe thinking about this one or something from before, but just let me know and I can help you guys out. I think Jason's looking at this one, giving me mixed signals here. And last week I kind of rushed by this one, and there was some interest in this piece, but last week I did have a 222 Mahenge pink spinel with baguette tanzanite side stones. So there's been some interest in it. I know it's a very unique color combination. Don't see it at all. So I do have a Savorite too. I know Joanne had it a couple of weeks ago, a pear-shaped Savorite with also tanzanites on the side. So I do have those two out here. Just thought I'd give the Mahenge pink spinel another look, and maybe Joanne can give the Savorite another look next week. But this one is here, $29.99. Might be thinking about it, and we will find out shortly. And we had a 1 carat round emerald earlier today. Anything that you want me to recap, I will gladly do so. We just have a little pile here. So pink diaspore from earlier as well are $342, $29.99. Our floral ring with the rose cut diamonds in the center with pink and white diamond petals, also still here for $24.99. And speaking of rose cut diamonds, we had a pear-shaped rose cut white diamond and set into a band of paved pink diamonds. So that one is also still here for $19.99. So if you'd like to see any of these again, I do have it here ready on the sidelines here. If you would like a larger cat's eye indicolite, I do have a 970, and that is, I think, our largest here. But I did have a 314 cat's eye in the Stardust mounting for $29.99. So if maybe you want like a size comparison, I do have those too. So just give me a call, let us know. I can do like a quick flash as well. Heart-shaped ruby in our kind of like a modified signature mounting. Also still here. Mandarin garnet in the rose gold. I know we've had a lot more of these Mandarin garnets appearing in the rose gold, and honestly, it's starting to rub off on me. So I know we had a Mandarin in the rose gold ring not too long ago. Very lovely, actually. So maybe you'll see more rose gold with the Mandarins in the near future. Who knows? But this one is here, $29.99, and I did mention this. So we had our 314 cat's eye earlier, but in case you wanted something larger, we do have this one. So again, very much like the bicolor tourmaline, this cat's eye, this mounting was actually custom made for this stone. It is a rather large stone. The item number is 0429. We had it not too long ago, I think. And this is our 970 center stone with 18 points of the yellow diamonds surrounding the stone there. And on the very outside, let us not forget, there are 84 points total weight of the white diamonds in that lovely double halo look. And something I also love very much about this is how they gradually increase the millimeter size of the accent stone, so it's not just like halo, halo, and it doesn't like look off balance, but because the sizes are a little bit different, it has like a nice little, the amount of sparkles that come through for the diamonds are different in a way where it gives the piece a lot more dimension to it. It is a very lively piece as well. And as the stone is turning from side to side, you can see the cat eye turning from side to side. And very much like our 314, it has a stripe of the slightly greener eye. And then on the other side there, you have more of the more blue colored eye. So again, love how we're so consistent with our stones that we're able to bring to you. So love that for us. And what I like, a small detail that I also love is because this is a cabochon stone, I just love how they just made the prongs just like little points, like little sharp points. So it kind of just blends into the stone instead of just having like a stop of the prong on the stone. So it's kind of nice, a little attention to detail where it just slightly blends into the stone, follows the curvature of it, and just a very lovely piece overall. And this is what it looks like from the side as well. So again, This one does have to stay in the yellow gold because, you know, custom made mounting for this piece. And this is what it looks like from the back. So again, very nice piece. And you can kind of see the cat's eye going through it as well. And did you just see that when it moved there? Like right there? That's, oh. I just want to look at it all day. But that's a very interesting angle at it. I mean, you're not going to be looking at the piece like this on your hand, but it's a very nice little surprise actually. So there's that. So this is what it looks like from the other side as well. Now this one, the cabochon cut itself, it's not like as protrudy as the other one. It's a little bit more flatter, so that is a comment that I just want to make on this piece. And again, I will show it on the hand. Sorry, my voice is going. So this is what it looks like on the hand. Again, a lot of light on it currently, so you can't see the cat's eye as clearly as it shows up with like a single light source on it. But this is just what it looks like, and this is what it looks like as it goes from side to side, and it kind of matches my nails today, the cat's eye effect. So this is what it looks like from the side. As you can see, not as protrudy as the other one, not as round as the other one, but still a lovely cat's eye piece, and the cat's eye is still like, there's no like, it doesn't affect the cat's eye at all. So this is what it looks like again from the side. Does not sit too high off the hand because of the cabochon cutting. It is flat on the underside, so you don't have to worry about it too much, you know, being too high off the hand and being a cabochon cut and like accidentally bumping it into something. But this one is here, not going to be $19,999. I mean, it is our largest one, and it does fit from side to side, you know, covers the entire width of my finger. So just something to definitely keep in mind. If this was a pendant, it would definitely qualify as like a medallion style. So it is a very large stone. And instead of $19,999, we will just do it for one collar today for $9,999. And this is for our largest cat's eye indicolite tourmaline ring with its own little custom made mounting. And Will is so entranced by this stone that he got up and is standing right underneath the television screen looking at it up close, because it's just, Mother Nature made this piece, and I hope someone loves it. Or maybe if you don't have one, you want to add it to your collection. I can also bring out the 314. I did have that earlier today. So this one is also still here for $29.99. So this is, the one right now is our largest, sitting at $99.99. So if you just want a little bit of a comparison, this is the smaller one that we had earlier today. The smaller one is item number 0521. So if I turn this one to the side, you can kind of see what I mean by this one is a little bit more round in terms of the cutting as opposed to this one. So still very uniform in the color and the cat's eye. And if you would like to pick either of these up, the one over here is our 314 with a carat 20 of the diamonds for $29.99. For this one, you can actually feel free to change the gold color, white, yellow, or rose gold, completely up to you. If you were curious as to see what the cat's eye looked like in the yellow gold, this one is a perfect example, as it is right here. And I can also try this one on the hand again as well for another quick look at it. So this is what it looks like. Yes?
Does the cat's eye back looks like aurora or galaxy?
As what?
Like galaxy or aurora to you?
Aurora?
Yeah.
Like the sky?
Yeah. Or a galaxy.
Or like a galaxy?
Yeah.
I mean, this one, I think the mounting looks like a galaxy, and like maybe the cat's eye could be like kind of like the aurora effect. Very interesting observation there. So again, this is what it looks like from the side. You can kind of see what I mean. It's more like it's shaped more like a water droplet for this one. So this one is $29.99 in that lovely stardust mounting. And this one changed up the gold color if you would like. So again, this is another look at both of the cat's eye that I have here today. This is our largest, our 970, almost 10 carats at $99.99 with the yellow and the white diamonds. And this is our smaller one. So just let this sit here for a moment. If you need any item numbers, you can always let me know, and then I'll be more than happy to give them to you. Or if you like the 970, that is 0429, and the smaller one is 0521. So these are here, our two cat's eyes for today. And in case you missed it earlier, I also had a 632 pear-shaped aquamarine in the signature mounting, and that one was $49.99. So in case you missed it, wanted to see another look at it, I know we are in our last few days of April, and March has since left us, but if you're a March baby and you would select to pick up an aqua, who says you can't? So that is still here, and our cat's eyes are getting one last look. I had a very, the one time I actually wanted to get two matching stones were for the cat's eyes, because I was wondering, what if I did a cat pendant or a ring or something, but with the actual eyes as cat's eyes. So unfortunately was not able to find two matching stones, but I tried. So that's just something that I wanted to share. I know a lot of the designs is just, it just appears and you don't really get to see too much of the behind the scenes, but I always like to share little details here and there about what goes on. So I got some brand new designs coming in a couple of weeks, hopefully. So very excited for those. Hope you'll like them as much as I do. And speaking of my designs, I actually have a pair of Mandarin garnet earrings here. The pendant version of this piece actually came first, and by a customer's suggestion actually, I actually went ahead and did a pair of earrings for these. So again, feedback is always greatly appreciated because then everyone gets a share of this. So these are our Mandarin garnets, and they are very front heavy, so they are not going to sit up. So I will be holding one up as the other one takes a nap. But this is item number 7731. Let me actually get better grip on this one. Move this one back a little bit. So these are two matching Mandarin garnet earrings. 362 of the center stones. Now, this is not just an average cushion cut. This has kind of the same or similar cutting as the Kunzite that we had earlier today for 888. And of the diamonds here, we actually have 86 points of the diamonds. Yellow gold currently, highly recommend it, keeping it this way. If you want to change it, that's no problem at all. You might have to give us some time since not sure if these are in stock, but again, a lot of gold on this. If you ever see a piece that has a lot of gold on it, it probably has something to do with me. So hopefully you like having a lot of gold in your pieces, but not to worry. Even though there is a lot of gold weight in these are not going to be $49.99. And again, keep in mind, these are two perfectly matching stones with the orange color, and very much like other stones, Mandarin garnets, we had one earlier. That one is more of the deep orangey borderline, kind of like a reddish orange. But these are the nicer, the soda colored orange, and still got the golden flashes coming through. Look great. You can see it on your ear from a distance away as well with the large presence. And these are, you can change them again to whatever gold color you want, and these are not going to be $49.99. And keep in mind, I know I like to work with a lot of gold, but I'm so glad that this piece is still here, because even though gold is doing what it's doing, these are not going to stay at $49.99 or even $29.99. We're not going to take away the gold on the top or the hoop part. I just want someone to have these $29.99, $25.99, $23.99, $2,199. They are not going to be, again, perfectly matching stones. Honestly, if you were a jeweler, just get the earrings, melt them down, and just make two separate rings for it, because these are not even going to be $21.99. Let me show this one against the hand here so you can kind of see. Again, I just love how it's very tonal with the diamonds and the Mandarin garnet into the yellow gold. So This is also, if I angle it slightly down, you can kind of see there the yellow gold coming through. But again, if you don't like the yellow gold, that's not a problem. Can change it up, just give us some time. But even like that, I'm just moving it a little bit against my hand. So if you can imagine yourself moving from your day-to-day activities, these will be glistening and glowing from underneath your earlobe, and it'll be as great in person. So instead of $21.99, let us go back up close for one more look at it. I'm actually gonna try one on. Very first collar on these, we'll just do them for not even $2,099. Keep in mind, if you were a jeweler and you wanted to, you can probably just make 2 rings out of it, and you know what to do with the pricing. But instead of this, we're just gonna do them. This pair of earrings, we'll just do it for $1,999 to the very first collar, and I am going to try them on here today. If I can find my piercing. Sometimes I feel like I take out my earrings and it's like, did my piercing already close? Like, can it be that fast? So I think I got it here. So yeah, $19.99 for this pair of Mandarin garnet earrings. Don't think we have anything else in our inventory. So again, this is what they look like from a distance away. So again, you can see the Mandarin garnets just glowing, doing their own little thing. And then when it's kind of like reflecting the darkness of the studio, it almost looks like the diamonds are floating by themselves. So a very lovely, interesting look here. So originally it was a pendant design, but by request of a customer, I decided to go ahead and made these into earrings. So this is what they look like. And as you move from your day-to-day activities, again, I'm just shaking my head a little bit. Would also look great with your hair up or down, so completely up to you. Definitely a large presence against the ear, and for only $19.99, and we will go back up close for another look at these before we move right along. And I only wish that taking off earrings were as easy as putting them on. Still not used to these nails, even though I would expect to be used to them by now. And in case you wanted to see what they look like from the back side, I will show them right now. This is what they look like from the back. So again, lots of gold, ease of access to the stones, so you can definitely clean them if you need to. And these are here for $1,999. And again, you can see through the stone in the backside, and these are Mandarin garnets. These are supposed to be included. I don't see inclusions in this, so pretty clean stones, 2 matching stones as well. So we'll give these one last look at $19.99, and hopefully someone would like to grab them. I know they're not sitting up right now, but I can show this one from the side as well, so you can kind of see. There's like layers, so it's not just flat against your ear. There are kind of like steps going up into the stone there. So another taking inspiration from fellow designers. So it's not just like a flat piece of gold with some diamonds and then a stone. So $19.99 on these, and we will move on shortly. Again, any requests, questions, let me know. Anything if you want to see it tomorrow, if you're out doing other things today, it doesn't hurt to give us a call, give us a request. Tomorrow, Sunday, any other day, perfectly fine with us. We just have to know you have a request. And we will get to the Mandarin garnet, the Mahenge pink spinel that I did mention earlier, that we also had last week. So let me actually also go get the Savorite, because it is, I've never seen us using tanzanite as like an accent stone. So when I first saw it, I was like, this has to be sapphire, right? But nope, it's tanzanite. So we'll get to those shortly. And any other questions, let me know. Also have a seahorse piece here today. Not too many critters this week, but if you want to request a critter, I can see what we have in the back. And just let me know on these earrings. Might be thinking about it, hopefully. I mean, these are $19.99 for all of those diamonds and gold, and let's not forget the 2 Mandarin garnets there. So, speaking of gold and diamonds, I just saw this ring in my box, and I'm gonna have to move aside the Mahenge spinel, because speaking of gold and diamonds, if you ever just want a piece just to melt it down for the gold, I think when I set down that piece just now, I think you probably just heard it. There it is. This has a lot of gold and a good chunk of diamonds. This is item number 0515. That is a 1110515. I love my chunky rings, and here is a chunky ring. And don't think just because all of that, it has all of that gold, that, you know, we took it back to the back and, you know, marked it up again to the $7,000 that it was supposed to be. I was able to, I guess, sneak this out, so it is not going to, you know, get bumped up to $7,000. Has just under a carat total weight of diamonds at 97 points. This one does have to stay in the yellow gold, because if we did change it, they would see it and they'll be like, hey, this pricing. I'll be like, I'm sorry. But this one, it is a lovely designer piece. It is like a, obviously like a band ring, but also kind of like a cigar ring, cigar band ring. This is what it looks like from the side. So it has a very nice curvature in the details. And instead of just being straight across, it actually has this nice little like curve to it. So it's not like just, you know, diamond band rings, they're not boring, but when you have a little bit of something to make it a little bit different, that always makes it a little bit more fun to wear and to look at and to, you know, talk about. And even the detailing goes and continues into the back of the band. And I know it says it's 14 karat yellow gold, but can we just look at how the gold is reflecting off of each other on the back there, and how it looks so much more rich and saturated and almost looks like it could be 18 karat gold, but no, it is 14 karat gold. And of course, it has the holes open in the back for ease of access, so for light or for cleaning, so that is also something to keep in mind. Now, it is wide, but it is also true to size, so you don't have to worry about going up you don't have to worry about going up. And this is what it looks like on the hand. Again, a very large piece, very designer. This is what it looks like from the side. So as you can kind of see there, it has like the little curves in it. And this one does have to stay in the yellow gold. It's currently not my size, but I think this is a perfect middle finger ring. It is a rather large, chunky style. And even when I showed it from the back side there, it's not like the gold is so thin that like you can like just wear it and like bend it, but there is still so much gold weight to this. Like when I set it down again, like you probably heard that, like that's still a lot of gold. It's heavier than the signet ring too, so you know that this is going to be a weighty piece. And instead of the $7,000, just wanted to, if you've been, you know, if I've had this once a while ago, if you've had your eye on this piece, I won't even do it for $29.99. And you know, we're not, you know, thinning out the gold, like, oh, you know, gold pricing, we can't do that anymore, like, you know, make the gold thinner, or like, you know, minimize the gold weight. No, this is still going to be the exact ring. It just has to stay in the yellow gold. And instead of even $29.99 or even $1,999, one person can have this. If you would like this ring, we'll do it for $1,499. And honestly, you could just get this piece and just melt it and just, you know, just do whatever you want with the gold and just free diamonds in it. But this is going to be $1,499 for the very first collar on this one, and all of that gold. I just want to pick it up and kind of show you, like, that is all solid gold. Like that is not hollowed out. That is all solid 14 karat yellow gold. And, you know, just get it for the gold. Like, melt it down if you want. I don't mind. So this one is here, $14.99 on this one. And you can also, you know, flip it around, wear it the other way if you would want. Again, that's the nice thing about having like kind of an asymmetrical style. You can just flip it around, wear it however you want. Very similar to the bicolor tourmaline ring that we had not too long ago. That is, I believe, still here. So $14.99 on this one, and you can let me know. And I had another piece that I wanted to bring out today. It is a couple years ago, I did a mini collection of pendants. So that's pins and pendants. Some of you might remember I had a cabochon indicolite dragonfly. I had a black opal with two little penguins on it. They were all pins and pendants. I also had a kind of like a pudgy pear-shaped Mandarin garnet set into this floral style. That was also a pendant. And this last one has been here now ever since then. And this one doesn't really get too much airtime. I know some pieces are not everyone's cup of tea. This pendant is for only one person, and it is a very specific cup of tea. So it is my Windmill design. So this one is here, $14.99. Honestly, just get it for the gold. But this next piece here is my Windmill pendant. And it is quite large, so I'm going to have to zoom back a little bit. This is the last remaining of the pin collection that I had done all those years ago. Again, not everyone's cup of tea. Has to be someone, for someone very specific who's looking for this. This is item number 1110165. So you know it's been here for a very long time. And I was actually so happy back then to be able to have two matching baguette cut indicolites to have in the top portion of the Windmill there. Now, unfortunately, this one does not spin, even though I would love if it did. It is in the white and the yellow gold, and it does have to stay that way for very obvious reasons. 887 total weight of the two indicolite tourmalines, perfectly matching in their bluish greenish color. And these are the baguette cuts, so the prongs are kind of covering it, but there's no like cut onto the edges. So these are baguette cuts, and the shapes were mirrored in the other sides with the diamonds in the Windmill, I guess the fan part. I don't know Windmill anatomy, so forgive me for that. And then of the diamonds, we have a carat 29 total weight. Now that includes the white diamonds you see at the top there, but also in the actual physical structure itself, at the very bottom right there, where there's the door, I guess the mini door, like right there, there is a emerald cut yellow diamond. And then also in the windows, you can kind of see over there and there, we have two round yellow diamonds as like the little lights going on inside of the building. So again, this is not for everyone. The majority of the piece is in the white gold, but you can kind of see where there are some outlines of yellow gold, and I'm so glad that they were able to do that for me. And this is not going to be $20,000, even though aside from me drawing it, someone did have to, you know, make the model for this and cast it and like figure out what I'm trying to do, decipher my sketches, and not to mention the jewelers setting the stones and setting them so beautifully. And this is what it looks like from the back. So again, it is a pin primarily, but if you would like to string a chain through it, that's also completely doable. And just look at all that gold reflecting into the camera. And I just want this one, it's been a while, so I hopefully it can find a home today. It's been here for, I guess, a couple years now. And as much as I love it, I hope someone out there loves it as much as I do. And instead of the $20,000, let's not even do $69.99. I know this has undergone some pretty heavy discounts throughout the time it's been here, even though it hasn't gotten too much screen time. Now this pin is actually pretty large, so from the top to the bottom it is 2 inches in length. So this is not a teeny tiny little piece. This is a pretty sizable piece, 2 inches from top to bottom. Actually like how when I first made this piece, I liked looking at it, but then if you asked me to wear it, I probably wouldn't have worn it. But it's nice to see as over the years, like I've become more open to different pieces and different styles. Like, so if you ask me right now, like I would definitely wear this as a pin. So it's nice how people's styles change over the years, you know, going from tiny hoops to maybe graduating to like the larger hoops, or like maybe you only wear studs and maybe you like now you're wearing like 3-inch long dangle earrings. So it's always nice to see how everyone's style changes over the years. And it's always, you know, you can always try something new. If it's not for you, that's not a problem either. But this is no longer $69.99. Let me also show it against the hand so you can truly see how large of a piece this is. So there it is. If this were a ring, this would probably be side to side on the hand, but good thing it's not. So this is not going to be $69.99 or even $59.99, $49.99, or even $3,999. And this is just, I know it's a very different piece. Not everyone likes it. But again, it is fun to look at and to look at the little detailing that they were able to do for me. And hopefully if you would like to wear a pin, maybe this would be the one for you. Let me also show you what it looks like against fabric, I guess. So here is what it would look like against the fabric. So it is a larger piece. So this is just what it looks like for a size comparison. You can probably like wear it with a suit or something. I'm not the fashion one, that's Joanne. So let us go back up close because this is not going to be $39.99 or even $2,999 for only one person here today. Again, I know it's not everyone's cup of tea. I'm just glad that it's here to, you know, for y'all to refresh your memory on this piece. Or maybe if you're new with us and have never seen this before, here's my windmill, the last of the collection. And this one, instead of $29.99, it just went a brand new discount from $27.77. If you would like this piece, I know maybe you want to try it out, you can try it out for $2,499 for only one collar, and once it is gone, it is gone. And if you get it, please let me know. If you have any questions on it, do let me know. And again, like the curvature of the structure itself too, it's not just a flat piece of gold. There's actually like, it's kind of like a mini 3D model. But this one is here, $24.99. Let me also set it down here like this, so you can kind of see where there are levels to this. So the fan part itself is sitting higher, and it's not just like stuck on to the base of the structure like a piece of paper, but there is some dimension to this, and I hope you like it. Again, it's not everyone's, you know, thing, but I just wanted to give it another look. And if you like it, have any questions on it, I can always talk to you about it, answer any questions you might have, and hopefully you like it. So this one is here, $24.99. And I guess I will go on to the Mahenge pink spinel that I had mentioned earlier with the tanzanites on the side. So this one is here. I'll try to move it aside here. And let us zoom all the way back in to this piece that I had really quickly last week, but I wanted to give it a little bit more time. I know it's towards the end, so maybe you had missed it. So this is item number 0430. And on the sides there, even though they might look like sapphires, those are actually tanzanites. And in the center there is our beautiful 222 cushion Mahenge pink spinel with that bright neon hot pink color. And we typically only see tanzanites accompanied by Mahenge pink spinel side stones, but for this piece, the tables have turned. And this one is in the white gold only because of how this is a custom-made mounting for the stones. So it is a 3-stone style with like a halo surrounding everything and some diamonds on the band. So very stackable if you have the wonder rings, which I actually do have out here. If you would like to see it with the wondering, I can also do that for you as well. But just wanted to give this another quick look. $99.99. It is not. If you would like this, maybe you were thinking about it from last week, need some more time to think about it or talk to us about it. This one will do it for $4,999 for our 222 Mahenge pink spinel, as bright and neon as can be, accompanied by 2 tanzanites. And let me also give you the tour of this piece. So this is what it looks like from the side. So again, from the side you can see the colors of the stones pretty well. Very simple but effective mounting to show off the color blocking. And this is what it looks like from the back. So again, true to size on this one. And it's a very important ring. It is small but mighty. And this is what it looks like from the other side with those 2 perfectly matching tanzanites. So kudos to whoever cut these stones, because I could never. This is also what it looks like on the hand. So again, this is what it looks like. It's really fun what we're able to do here to play around with color and, you know, try out new color combinations and seeing you guys liking them. So it's always, it's a good feeling. So this is what it looks like from a distance away. This is what it looks like from the side. So again, $49.99 on this one. And then I also have the sapphire with the tanzanites. So I can also bring that out for another look if you would like. But these are combinations that I think it's going to be this one time only that we see these combinations. So if you like it, want to talk some more about it, let me know. So Mr. Mahenge can move aside, and this is our sapphire that we had as well. This is item number 0431, and this is actually our 197 pear-shaped sapphire in the center there, with that beautiful sapphire green, and 50 points of the tapered baguette tanzanites on the side there. So slightly different cutting, or slightly different, I guess, dimensions of the stones, but very similar cut. And in the diamonds we have 32 points in that almost halo, just broken up there by the tanzanites. And of course, this one is also a custom-made mounting for these stones, so it does have to stay in the white gold. For these 2, I'm actually glad that they did it in the white gold, because then I feel like white gold is the safest bet for a lot of us out there. And this is what it looks like from the side. So again, very similar to the other one. Even from the side, the color doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't show any other colors. And this is what it looks like from the back side. And again, sapphirite's supposed to have, you know, little inclusions in it. You don't see it here either. And the back side of the sapphire is just giving off its own little glow, very much like the round emerald that we had earlier today. And it's even reflecting into the back side of the ring there. So that's just a testament to how clean and extreme the color is. And last week I had a large oval. Some sapphirites, the larger they get, the darker they can become, very much like the sapphires. So some sapphires, the color can become so dark to the point where you need like a very intense light just to see a little bit of the color coming through, but this is not the case with this one. You can clearly see that lovely sapphire green color. No longer $79.99 or even $3,999 on this one. Let me give it one look on the hand here. So flip it around so you can see what it looks like upright. This is what it looks like. So again, a very interesting color combination, no longer $39.99 or $38 or even $3,799. Now this is also for one caller only. If you would like to try out this interesting color combination, you can do so for not even $37.99, because this piece here today is for only one caller for $3,699 on this one. And if you would like to see another look at the Mahenge or maybe do a little comparison, I'll be more than happy to do that for you. But this one is here, $36.99 for our 197 pear-shaped sapphire garnet, and also $49.99 for our 222 Mahenge pink spinel also with the tanzanites on the side. Now, I know these stones, when you look at it from the side, the color does not change, which is good. But I do have a stone here which, when you look at it from the side, the color does change, and that's what you want. And that is actually going to be our Iolite. So, had it once upon a time, and then didn't have it for a long period of time. But I do have one Iolite here today that is also in the Stardust mounting. And this one, let me know, $36.99. And this next one is going to be item number 0216. And I just want to show you, I have to zoom back a little bit, but this is what the Iolite looks like from the front, with the violet colors coming through. And this is actually going to be our 319 round Iolite in that beautiful purple, blue, indigo, violet colors. But then as you turn it and look at it from the side, you can kind of see the color changing, and that is just what an Iolite does. There is a strong pleochroism with this stone. So if you look at it from a different angle, the color changes. So from this angle, it almost has kind of like the Turkish diaspore color. But as you look at it from the front, it almost looks like a tanzanite, but it has more purple in person. But that is just the beauty of this stone. So as you turn it from a different angle, or look at it from a different angle, the color actually changes, and that is what you want with an Iolite. So there's a lot of color variation in this one. And this one also has, yes, carat 20 of the white diamonds. Currently in the white gold, but if you actually want to change it up, not a problem as well. If you maybe want to change it to the yellow gold to, complement the purple and also the kind of the Turkish diaspora colors, completely doable. Again, it's a very interesting piece. So you'll be wearing it on the hand probably like this. So as you look down at your hand from time to time, you'll probably see this color change without having to move your hand much, or if at all. And as you look at it from the front again, it changes back into this color, and it's just such a lovely piece. You can kind of see it happening at this angle as well. So again, very interesting stone, totally unexpected. And this is not going to be $8,000. It is not $79.99. And I just want someone out there to have it. I know we don't have the stone too often. We had like maybe a few in the past couple months. So the fact that we're able to have one today, I'm very glad that we are able to bring this to you. Again, it's a one of a kind, so once this is gone, this is gone. And I just want to give you another tour of this mounting. Again, a lot of the diamonds burnished into the band here. This is what it looks like from the back. And if you look at it from the back, you can clearly see it's almost like a bicolor stone from the back. So that's very cool too. I actually did not notice that. But the bottom half is like that violet color that you see from the front. And then at the top, it's almost like a purplish gray color, which is also very cool. So overall, a very interesting stone, totally unexpected. And this is what it looks like from the other side as well. So from this side, you don't see the colors changing. But then from this side, you do. So overall, a very fun stone. You can definitely look at it from different angles and just to see where are the colors going to change. Like it changes from the back side, but not from the front side. Like how does that work? And it's just such an interesting piece, and it is not going to be $79.99 or even $4,999. And again, stone aside, this is a mounting with a lot of gold weight to it as well. So keep that in mind, because this price is not going to be $49.99 or even $39.99 or even $2,999. And let me also give it one look on the hand here. It's not my size currently, so I'm not going to shove it on, but this is what it looks like from a distance away. So you can see the purples coming through. And then just as you play with it, as it's on your hand, just from the different angles, you can probably see the different colors coming through. That is just what the Iolite does, and it is such a unique stone. And it is not going to be $29.99. One color only on this one. We'll just do it for $1,999. and I wish we had like a top-down camera or something, because I just want to show off the different angles at which the stone changes colors. Like, how does it do that? But this is here, $1,999. And last hour, we have about 30 minutes left. I will bring out our 3 Imperial topazes. So those will be coming out shortly. So they are a little bit of a different price range. So that is something to keep in mind. I just thought I'd bring out 2 are pretty similar in terms of the shapes or the sizes and prices. But one of them, it is our largest one currently that we have. So if you've been enjoying our Imperial topazes, I do have a quick selection coming up shortly, but let me know on this one, our Iolite, $19.99 on this one. And I just love how with the rounds, you can really see it better. We have an emerald cut in the back. I didn't really get too much time to play around with it, but I saw this round, I was immediately drawn to it, and like just looking at it from the back, something I didn't even notice earlier. Like, you see it from the front, it's clearly all purple and violet, and there's none of the different colors coming through. But then from the back, it's like, how does the stone do that? It's like a bicolor stone from the back, and then you turn it back to the front, and it's like that. it's a very interesting stone, and it is here $19.99 for only 1 collar. And without much further ado, we will move right along to our Imperial Topaz Trio. So let me get these polished up. And again, if you saw anything from earlier, maybe you just tuned in. I know we had our little time change a while ago, but our shows are now 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Pacific time. So if you tuned in a little bit later, maybe you want to see what we had earlier today, you can always rewind. That is the great thing about being online. You can rewind, check on availability, and if you want to see anything again, I can always bring it back out here. And let us go on to our Imperial topazes. So I'm going to start from the smallest one that we have. And by smallest, it's a carat and 49, a 149 center stone. And I guess I'll bring up the graphics for these one by one, very much like our blue zircons. So this one is item number 0577. This is our smallest of the 3. This is our 149 pear shape with 9 points of the pink diamonds in that halo surrounding it, and also 63 points of the white diamonds in the outer spiky halo. Now this one is supposed to be $59.99, but we're not going to do that. Now this is the smallest of the 3 that I have today. So as you can see there from the side, the little layering of the halos. And then from the back side, you can see where the rose gold almost kind of like blends in with the color of the stone. So Imperial topazes, typically that goldeny, orangey, yellowish color, but this one looks like someone blended a Mandarin garnet inside of it, but this is still Imperial topaz, November's birthstone. So very important piece. The stone looks like it is on fire, but it is not. So this is what it looks like on the hand as well. Was supposed to be $29.99, but $29.99 it is no longer going to be. Let me just turn it around here. Not my size currently, but $29.99 it is no longer. This is what it looks like. So from a far away distance, you can really see how the color of the stone still shows through really well. And it's like the little pink diamond halo is just something, a nice little accent to really bring out the pinks. And then as it gradually fades into the white diamonds. So this one, no longer $29.99. Do a 1 for 1 collar. We'll do it for $2,777 on this one. Just wanted to give you a little bit of an extra discount on this one. Get it out the door if you would like it. This is the smallest of the 3 that I have here today. The next one is actually an oval in the bridge. Now this one is a little bit more because of the center stone and also the diamond weight. It is in one of our larger bridge style mountings in terms of diamonds. So this is item number 0425. This is our 204 center stone with a carat 36 of the diamonds. Now the fun thing about this one is that this one almost has a little bit of like an ombre effect within the stone. So towards the top and the bottom, it's more of the bright oranges, and as it goes towards the middle, a lot more of the pinks and the reds show up. And this is in our bridge mounting, and this one $89.99 it is not going to be. And let's just get it right to the bottom of the prices. And this one, we'll just do it for $3,999. And again, this is our bridge mounting. So if you're new with us here at TVON, this is our bridge mounting, or one of the many variations that we do. And this is when we have bands of gold and diamonds going underneath the stone there. And you can really see how the stone is just floating over the rows of diamonds. And this is what it looks like from the back. So again, a very important piece. Lots of gold in the back, especially there. And this is what it looks like from the side. And of course on the hand. Now this is also not my size, so this is what it looks like on the hand. So this is more of the stretched out oval shapes, more elongated ones. So again, change up the gold color on this one if you would like. You do see a lot more of the diamonds. So there's not going to be too much of a difference, but if you would like to change it to yellow or rose gold, I feel like either of those gold colors will work well with this stone, seeing as it has, you know, a lot of the golden colors, the oranges, and also has the pinks with the rose gold. So either or could work. Completely up to you, but this one is $39.99. This is what it looks like from the side. So you can see there the stone is floating over the rows of diamonds. And then let us go back up close on this one. So this one is the medium size one of the three that I have. And last but not least, I do have the largest here. It is coming up right now, as this is item number 0424. Now this one is the largest of the three. The color is still just as beautiful, with that orangey base color and then the pinks and the reds coming through. And this is truly a collector's stone. This is our 584 pear-shaped Imperial topaz, 78 points of diamonds in that halo, and also going underneath on one side of the band there. Change up the gold color if you would like. Again, you can see some more of the gold presence here on this one, on the band. So white, yellow, or rose, completely up to you. Again, with the color of this stone, yellow or rose gold could work very beautifully with this piece. And this is what it looks like from the side here. So again, you can see still a lot of colors coming through, if not more, coming through from the side there. It's like almost when I turn the stone, it turns more intense and saturated. And then at this angle, you can kind of see the stone is just reflecting color onto the gold itself. So it's like coloring the gold. And this is what it looks like from the back side. So very interesting. This is almost like, I don't know if it's like the camera playing here, but like from the back side, the stone looks half orange and half pink, like completely. So this is definitely a very interesting stone, kind of like the Iolite that we had, but flipped onto one side with the colors. And this is a very important piece. It was supposed to be $15,999, but of course we cannot do that today. And it also reminds me of our fire opals, because look at what it's doing on the wheel. It's like its own little like flashlight, just, you know, let me light your way. But this is not going to be $15,999. This is the largest that I have out here. It is our 584. And we will do this one, just get right to it, $7,999 on this one. So this is the largest of the three that I have here today. So let me just try and put them all up there together. So if you need to see any graphics. So the largest one is in the center here. And then let me also zoom back a little so you can see the other two if you would like. So these are the three that we have here today. And again, a testament to our quality, all of the colors, like our cat's eye indicolites, fairly uniform. So it all depends on maybe what you're looking for, like the style, or maybe, you know, if you want the larger stone, or maybe, you know, it's completely up to you. But in terms of color, these are all beautiful and pretty uniform, and I hope if you have any questions on these, just let me know. I can also try them on again. I don't think I tried on the large one actually, so let me actually do that right now. So this is what the largest one looks like on the hand. This is the one that is my size, so maybe I should take it. So this one is our 584, $79.99 on this one. And any gold color you would like, this is what it looks like from the side. So again, not high off the hand at all. A nice band style with a little bit of a design on it. Half gold, half diamond. So if you like more gold presence in your pieces, you'd like to see, like if you pick yellow gold or rose gold, if you like to see that coming through, so this is a nice piece to do so on that one. We can do it for you, that's no problem at all. But this one is $79.99 on this one, and it is just a lovely piece as well. And I can also try all three on if you can't decide or want to see them all together on the hand for a size comparison. But these are the three that we have here today. Again, if you like any of these, need some time to think about it, jot down those item numbers. And again, the one over here, this is our smallest, our carat 49. This is item number 0577 for $27.77. In the center here, we have item number 0424 for $79.99. That is our 584 center stone. And then over here in our bridge is item number 0425, our 204 center stone. And this one is $39.99. So this is just the three that I have here today. If you have any questions or anything, just jot down those item numbers, take a screenshot, you know, do whatever you need to do, and then we can get right to it. If you have any questions on these at all, we can always help you out on these. And I'm almost out of things to show today, so very surprising. I did mention some earrings earlier. I can bring those back out. Actually, before the earrings, I actually have a Mandarin garnet pendant that is brand new here today. I'm actually very surprised that they put the Mandarin garnet into this mounting, and you'll see why shortly. This is typically reserved for our large, like 3-carat yellow diamonds, but I'm glad that they actually fit a Mandarin into this one. And I also have a pair of floral studs, or they're not exactly studs. They are post and butterfly back, but they are pretty large as well. So those will also be coming up. And I also have a pair of ruby dangle drop earrings that are super designer and not like anything we've had before. So those will also be coming up. And then anything else, I'll also be doing like a little recap at the end there with any pieces that we've had left over. So these are our three with the different prices. Just give me a call, let us know if you have any questions on these, and we can move right along to our Mandarin garnet pendant. So again, these will be hanging out for the time being, and just let me know. But this is brand new today, and even though we just had 3 rings up there, this Mandarin garnet still fills up the screen pretty well. Let me just zoom in just a little bit. So if you were thinking about the ring from earlier, or if you maybe have a ring already, you want a pendant, this is item number 0661. It is brand new today. Now the fun thing about this one is the bail is actually connected to the halo. So there is no like dynamic movement, but I'm actually not mad about that. You can put like a yellow diamonds by the yard through this piece, and it's a very solid heavy piece because this is 18 karat white and yellow gold, and the Mandarin itself is a 455, so just over 4.5 carats, sitting at 455 in the center there. And the diamond weight itself, super impressive as well. Diamond weight over a carat at a carat 31 total weight in the halo, and also in the bail. I think I'm combining it. So if you were wondering, where is the yellow gold? It is in the prongs. So the piece itself is mostly in the white gold, but you can kind of see from the back there, the little basket where the stone is sitting. This is in the yellow gold. So it is two-tone. It is just a subtle detail that is, gives it a little bit more. Mandarin garnets I typically prefer in the yellow gold, maybe from the rose gold, but having a little bit of the yellow gold and then like layering it with the white gold is also very nice to have here. And then as I set it down here, you can see from the side how well built it is and how the bail is sized. You can figure out what kind of chains you have. And from the bottom there, you can kind of see the stone is just coming through with the orange color and just coloring the underside of the pendant itself, reflecting off of the gold. So a super important piece. The drop length on this pendant, so from the top to the bottom, is 1 inch. And I can also show it against the hand. So again, this could honestly be a ring, but I'm glad that we made it into a pendant. We don't have too many of the Mandarin garnet pendants of this size, or just look at the diamonds. Again, like this type of mounting, we typically reserve for like 3-carat yellow diamonds. So the fact that we put a Mandarin in here must mean it's a Mandarin that deserves it. So again, this is just, if it were a ring, this is what it would look like. But this is what it looks like as a pendant. Let me also show it against the neckline. So this is what it looks like against the skin. Again, there's still the flashes coming through against the fabric. Nothing changes. It's still just as good as a 455 Mandarin can get. And let us go back up close for one more look at it, because this is not going to be $69.99. And it's standing by itself. Nope. All right, let me grab it again. So this is not going to be $69.99. And if you need another look at the ring that we had earlier, I would love to bring it out again. This is only for one collar only, and this is an 18-karat white and yellow gold, a 455 cushion Mandarin, and well over a carat in the diamond, sitting at a carat 31. And this is only for one collar, and this is going to be $2,999 to the very first collar, from $69.99 down to $29.99. It is a very large pendant, has a large presence on the neckline, and just look at that stone. It just wants all of the attention it can get. And it is here for $29.99. And again, this is what it looks like from the back side. So there's a little bit of a yellow gold on this one, but most of it is in the white gold. And this is a very important mounting for a very important stone. And it is holding our 455 Mandarin garnet for $29.99 for only one collar only. And let us give it a couple of seconds and we will move on to our floral earrings. So we'll be ending on 2 earrings here, or 2 pairs of earrings here. And any questions from anything we've had earlier today, just let us know and we can help you out with that. And next up will be our floral earrings. So let me just set this down again. So from the side you can see, it's still as vivid and vibrant and glowy and flashy as it can be. And $29.99 on this one. But let us move along to our earrings. So this is just one earring, but I'll be bringing out the other one right now. This is the other earring, and you need to zoom back quite a lot. These are our item number 0636. These are floral, so spring is here, but maybe you have allergies. These will not give you allergies. These have 94 points of the pear shapes in the center here. I know it's a little bit hard to see, but in the very center where there's kind of like a weird space, you don't really see anything. If you look closely, you can see 5 pear shapes per ear in the centers there. So it's kind of like having a large flower sitting in a field of smaller flowers if the yellow diamonds were flowers by themselves. So of the pear shapes, 94 points. Those are the white diamonds in the center there. And in the rest of the yellow diamonds, we have, shockingly, a carat 64 total of the yellow diamonds. And what I love about it is there's just a slight subtle difference between all of these stones. So even though they are of the yellow diamond variety, some of them have a little bit more of the goldeny color, some of them have more of the yellow colors, and it's just like a nice little slight variation, not quite an ombre, but it's like it gives them more depth and dimension just with the varying colors of the yellow diamonds. And yes, these do have to stay in the white gold. And what I love about these earrings are that the posts are also in the center of the earring. So these are pretty large, measuring from top to bottom. These are 7/8 of an inch, so just under 1 inch. And the fact that the posts are in the smack center of the earrings means that once these are on your ear, if you have like a stretched out piercing, these will definitely cover those up. So that is just something nice to have with these earrings. And these are not going to be $7,999. And let me also show you one against the hand here so you can get a size perspective, because these are very large. So right there you can really see these are not small at all. So you can kind of see what I mean by quote studs, but also not studs. But these are very large, kind of like button style earrings. Could almost work as a ring too. So that's just to see how large these are. And definitely, these will definitely cover up any stretched out piercings you might have. Let us go back up close. Not going to be $79.99. We'll just get right to it since we are running out of time. We'll do these for $2,999, and I'll also try one on here so you can really see what they look like on the ear. So it's always easier with studs. So this is what it looks like on the ear. So again, you can kind of see any like stretched out piercings you might have will definitely cover it. And it's like having your own little field of flowers on your ears, but you won't get the allergies. So you won't sneeze with these on, but they're very cute, very springy, also you can wear them during the summer, I feel like. And it's like having a little field of flowers on your ear with like a single large flower in the center there. Very nice, high contrast piece here. So $29.99 on these. And let us go back up close for one last look. And then before we leave, I also want to show you the ruby earrings that we have here as well. So these are here, $29.99 again. Pretty large earrings for these. Posts are directly in the center here. And then for these rubies, I'll also just try one on right now before I show them up close, because they're kind of hard to display. So let me know on these floral earrings. Again, a lot of spring-timey thematic pieces recently. Last week it was a lot of butterflies. This week seems to be flowers. So very nice that we're able to do this. So these are coming up. So these earrings are coming up. These are the Burma ruby earrings that I mentioned earlier. So these are actually movable. So the rubies itself can actually move individually aside from the white diamonds on the outside here. So these will be coming up next. So I just wanted to give you a first look on the ear here, since they are a little bit more difficult to work with display wise. So let us go back up close on the wheel and move these aside, because this last new item that we have here today will be these ruby earrings. So moving these aside. These are the ruby earrings. I'll just have the other one on my ear in case you want to see it. And the smaller tweezers for these. And they don't look great right now, but you can kind of see what I mean by the rubies. They hang individually from the outside halo. So let me just try and grab these better. Not too much better. This is item number 0636. And, oh, sorry, wrong item number. 0625. 0625 on these. 372 of the pear-shaped Burma rubies. And these are very nice Burma rubies. If only you can see them. Try to turn them a little there. You can see the glow coming through on these. And don't worry, you'll be getting both earrings. I just have the other one in my ear in case anyone wants to see them. Carat 23 of the white diamonds on these. So the theme is pear shapes, as you can see in the top little part here. These are post and butterfly backings. And I just love how in this part, the design, the diamonds go from a smaller size to a larger size. And the rubies itself, like I'm trying to show it to you, but these are really clean rubies. You can see the glow coming through. And I'm just trying to turn it so you can really see it. And these are 1 3/8 from top to bottom. So again, a pretty nice drop length. And they are not going to be $14,000. Not going to be $14,000. Let me also grab this one and show it against the hand so you can see a little bit better on what it looks like. So size-wise, this is what they look like. And we're not even going to do it for $5,999. Last couple minutes of our show here today. And I just want to do it for one person out there if you would like a pair of, or the only pair of these actually. Instead of even $39.99, just give it a little bit of an extra discount. We'll do these for $3,499. And don't worry, these are two, so there are 2 earrings in this one. I just have the other one in my ear. We're not going to sell you one for $34.99. That's not what we do here. So these are $34.99 for the earrings. Let me also just set this one down here and then just have you look at the one in my ear for another quick look. So again, this is what they look like, hair up or hair down. These could work very well, very present on the ear, and of course they will move with you as you move throughout the day with the ruby glistening from a distance away, and I think you'll be very happy if you pick these up. Again, a very brand new design. We haven't had these before, so very fun to have. They kind of make a little bit of a sound as I shake my head. So these are here, $34.99, and the rubies itself pretty large. So let us go back up close on these. $372 of the rubies, and let me also grab the other one out from my ear and give you guys an up close look at it. Hopefully it'll stay upright. But if not, just know that they are very large rubies and also very clean. So you can see there from the one I'm holding, you can almost see through the stone itself. So we don't really see too much of those with the rubies. So you're getting this whole match set of earrings. I know the display is not great, but $34.99 on these. I'll just hold one up for a couple of seconds here. And then very clean rubies here in the 14 karat yellow gold, 2 perfectly matching rubies, $34.99. These are some large rubies as well, $372 total weight. And with that, let me go grab some of our pieces that are left over from today. And if you have any last questions or maybe even some requests, we'll be here talking. So if you missed anything, we had a large Mandarin garnet ring, we had a round Colombian emerald, and some other pieces as well. Our Iolite is still here too, so if you maybe missed out or maybe just tuned in the last couple of minutes of our show, I just want to bring out some recap items. So these rubies can move aside. So we had a pendant not too long ago. This is our Mandarin garnet ring. This was our 1036 for $39.99. And then we also had an Iolite. So I'll be putting some pieces up here in case you want to take a last look at it. That is our Iolite in the Stardust mounting for $19.99. And then we also had a round Colombian emerald, a 1 carat exactly, and it is a beautiful stone of great color, and it has the natural inclusions, but it is still that lovely emerald green color, and I think it is a great piece to start off your collection with, or maybe, if you don't have a round, we don't see too many of the rounds. This was our flower ring with the rose cut diamonds. This was $24.99 in the white and the rose gold only. And I guess we're going to have a recap wheel with 2 of the Stardust mountings. This was our cat's eye indicolite that we had earlier. This was the smaller one, the 314 for $29.99. If you have any questions on any of these or anything else that you wanted to see. We had a pink diaspore as well as a kunzite. The kunzite was $8.88. So it was one of our smaller sizes. If you would like to see any of those again, we can always, help you out after the show, and just let us know if you have any questions. And take off my glasses, forget. But thank you for joining me for these 3 hours. If you have any questions, you can just let us know. Give us a quick call. We'll be here for a couple of minutes after the show. And Lauren will be back tomorrow. Right, tomorrow, Saturday, 10 a.m. Pacific time on TV as well. The rest of the schedule stays the same. And thank you again for joining me here today. And let's go back to our recap wheel for one last look. And just let me know if you have any questions on any of these. I'll be hanging out. And I feel like if anything on this wheel has to go, definitely that Colombian emerald in the front there. Truly a very beautiful stone. Happy that we have it here today. So let us know. And the Iolite, again, we don't have too much of those at all. So the fact that we have it here today, it's very, very fun and a very unique stone to have here. So last couple of seconds of our show. Thank you guys again so much for being here today. Joanne will be here next week while I take a little bit of a break. So I'll be hanging out in the phone bank. And thank you guys again. Have a great rest of your Friday. And we will see you back here bright and early tomorrow. Thank you guys again. Have a good night.